Okie dokie. Everything is. He needs to be in Horny Max security. That sounds. Oh, let me turn this on. Hello, hello, everybody. That sounds like Franny. Is Franny? Franny's streaming right now. I don't think Franny's here right now. But hi, everybody. Hi, Paul. Hi, Mo. Hi, Strick. Hi, Baked. Fan. We got the whole crew here. We are playing Katawa Shouju. This is Strigonia's second favorite game. It is a visual novel. We have censored it. So that is the good part. So we will not be seeing any boobies on stream today. Twitch wouldn't like that. Twitch would not be very happy with me, but I'm excited. Can I just say, this song is a bop. I've had my headset on for like 10 minutes already, just doing everything I have to get done. And this song has just been playing in the background. I'm excited. I love, like, my favorite games I could talk about for hours. Hours, guys. And I love when somebody gives them a try. I'm a fan of graphic novels. No boo. I'm sorry, Behind. Yeah, censorship game has such a chill, beautiful soundtrack. I'm excited to finally play a chill game. Hopefully I don't fall in love with Emmy. Thank you, Mo. Thank you for hanging out even though you won't see the boobies. So Strake went through and he physically censored stuff for me, and then we also turned off explicit scenes, which makes me kind of want to play this game off stream. We'll see how it goes. We might play an uncensored version off stream. But I'm excited to give this a go. So let's go. Let's start. But yeah, it's gonna be very chill today. We're relaxing. Oh, by the way, guys, don't know if you saw my post on Twitter or in my Discord. I have a job. I officially have a job. Crazy. Gonna be working at first. It's gonna be really difficult at first. I'm gonna go play some Fortnite. I don't like to chill on streamers chats while I play. Oh no, you're good. That is no problem. Have fun on Fortnite. Ooh, perfect. Anyway, remember how my favorite character is relatable? Oh god, okay. But yes, I am employed. I have a job. And I don't know. I just accepted it. I got my offer letter today. So we will see. We will see when I start. I know I'll have like a month or two of training, which will be fun. Because it's regular hours. I will start around 9. So it'll be fun to stop being nocturnal. Just to go back to nocturnal once my training's over. Because then I'd be 1 to 10. It'll be fun. But alright, here we go. A light breeze causes the naked branches overhead to rattle like wooden wind chimes. This is a popular retreat for couples in the summer. By the way, guys, do you see Strig's little thing? Wait, this was his test to make sure everything worked. The deciduous trees provide a beautiful green I don't know if I can narrate this, guys. I'm not good at reading. But now in late winter, it feels like I'm standing under a pile of kindling. I breathe into my cupped hands and rub them together furiously to prevent them from numbing in this cold. We have our first person. Just how long am I expected to wait out here anyway? I'm sure the note said 4 p.m. Ah, yes, the note. Oh, I already have something happening. I just got like an email and 3 texts from the job. Oh god, things are happening. I'm nervous. The note slipped between the pages of my math book while I wasn't looking. As far as cliches go, I'm more of a fan of the letter in the locker. That's a good one. But at least this way shows a bit of initiative. As I ponder the meaning of the note, the snowfall gradually thickens. The snowflakes silently falling from the white painted sky are the only sign of time passing in this stagnant world. Also, I love you, Mo. I love you, thank you. Their slow descent upon the frozen forest makes it seem like time has slowed to a crawl. The rustling... Oh! Ooh, sound effects! The rustling of dry snow underfoot startles me, interrupting the quiet mood. Someone is approaching me from behind. Hi, Hisao. I'm gonna mess up these names. Hisao, you came? A hesitating, barely audible question. However, I recognize the owner of the dainty voice instantly. Oh, I wish more visual novels were voiced. That'd be so fun. That'd be a lot of fun. I feel my heart skip a beat. It's a voice I've listened to hundreds of times, but never as more than an eavesdropper to a conversation. I turn to face this voice, the voice of my dreams, and my heart begins to race. Do you guys like me narrating? Let me know. Maybe we could just read together. Ooh, we got people. We should play Slay the Princess. Ooh. Oh. I got a note telling me to wait here. It was yours. It has narration. I love narration. I spent all afternoon trying to come up with a good line, and that was the result. I'll redeem it in October. Pathetic. Yes, I asked a friend to give you that note. I'm so glad you got it. Shy Joe. Oh, no. I don't think this is gonna go well. I couldn't move a muscle even if I tried. Oh, gosh. Narrate the shit out of it. Okay, fine, I'm narrating. Oh. Ooh, a heartbeat. My heart is pounding now, as if it were trying to burst out from my chest and claim this girl for itself. Ooh, okay. We're diving right in. We're in love. We're in love already. Is this me? So, here we are, out in the cold. This guy. Once again, the wind stirs up the branches. I don't even know what that word is. The cassophonous noise is music to my ears. Iwanako flinches ever so softly against the gust of wind. As it passes, she rights herself, as if supported by some new confidence. Her eyes lock with mine, and she lazily twirls her long dark hair around her finger, like so. All the while, the anxious beating of my heart grows louder. My throat is tight. I doubt I could even force a word out if I tried. You see, I love the heartbeat sound. I wanted to know if you'd go out with me. I stand there, motionless, save for my pounding heart. I want to say something in reply, but my vocal cords feel like they've been stretched beyond the breaking point. I know you all feel this way. I know you've all felt this way before. It's awful. Hesao. I reach up to try to massage my throat, but suddenly sends a spike of blinding pain along my arms. Oh no! What's happening? My whole body freezes, save for my eyes, which shoot open in terror. Hesao. Wait! Strigonia, is this a horror one too? Does this one have horror? Is this scary? The world around me, the canopy of bare branches, the dull winter sky, Iwanaka running towards me, all these fade to black. What's happening? The last things I remember before slipping away. It's not horror. Okay. The last things I remember before slipping away are the sounds of Iwanaka screaming for help and the incessant clatter. What? What happened to her? What happened to her? It's incredibly wholesome. What? What just happened? What just happened? We're in the hospital. We're in the hospital. Wholesome with boobies. Exactly. Isn't that like the best kind? Isn't that the best kind, Paul? What happened? I don't know. I mean, this could have been horror. Like, they made some choices. Look, they could have made that a horror. They could have put a jump scare in right there. That would have got me real good. What is happening? Did a tree hit her? No, we would have heard a tree fall, surely. Well, he did say he could only hear his heartbeat. Who knows? I'm excited. What happened here? What has happened here? It's made by guys on 4chan. So this is honestly better than... Oh! Was it actually? That is some crazy lore for this story. To be made by 4chan. It's been... Oh my god! We had a heart attack? Okay, that makes sense. I thought a tree fell. Okay. Having a little heart attack from the pure shock of a girl liking me is such a mean move. Oh my god. In that whole time, I can probably count the times I've left this hospital room unsupervised on one hand. 4 months is a pretty long time when you're left alone with your thoughts, so I've had plenty of time to come to terms with my situation. Arrhythmia. A strange word, a foreign alien one that you don't want to be in the same room with. A rare condition, it causes the heart to act erratically and occasionally beat way too fast. It can be fatal. That makes sense. That makes sense for what happened there. Apparently, I've had it for a long time. They said it was a miracle that I was able to go on so long without anything happening. Is that really a miracle? I guess it was supposed to make me feel better, more appreciative of my life. It really didn't do anything to cheer me up. My parents, I think, were hit harder by the news than I was. They practically had 2 hemorrhages apiece. Oh boy. I already had a full day by then to digest everything. To them, it was all fresh. They were even willing to sell our house in order to pay for your cure. Those are some good parents. Of course, there isn't a cure. Because of the late discovery of this condition, I've had to stay at the hospital to recuperate from treatments. When I first admitted, felt as if I was missed. For about a week, my room in the ward was full of flowers, balloons, and cards, but the visitors soon dwindled, and all the get-well gifts began trickling down to nothing shortly after. That's sad. That's sad. If you guys know somebody in the hospital, continue to visit them. I realized that the only reason I had gotten so many cards and flowers was because sending me their sympathy had been turned into a class project. No! Maybe some people are genuinely concerned, but I doubt it. Even in the beginning, I barely had visitors. By the end of the first month, only my parents came by on a regular basis. Iwanako was the last to stop visiting. After 6 weeks, I never saw her again. We never had that much to talk about when she visited anyway. We didn't touch a subject that was between us on that snowy day ever again. The hospital? It's not really a place I'd like to live in. The doctors and nurses feel so impersonal and faceless. I guess it's because they're in a hurry and they have a million other patients waiting for them, but it makes me feel uncomfortable. For the first month or so, I asked the head cardiologist every time I saw him for a rough estimate of when I'd be able to leave. He never answered anything in a straightforward way, but told me to wait to see if the treatment and surgeries worked. So I idly observed the scar that those surgeries had left in my chest slowly change its appearance over time, thinking of it as some kind of an omen. I still ask the head cardiologist about leaving, but my expectations are low enough now that I'm not disappointed anymore when I don't get a reply. The way he shuffles around the answer shows that there's at least some hope. At some point I stopped watching TV. I don't know why, I just did. Maybe it was the wrong kind of escapism for my situation. I started reading instead. There's a small library at the hospital, although it's more like a storeroom for books. I began working my way through it, one small stack at a time. After consuming them, I would go back for more. I found that I liked reading, and I think I even became a bit addicted. I started feeling naked without a book in my hands, foreshadowing. But I loved the stories. That was what my life was like. The days became increasingly harder to distinguish from each other, differing only by the book I was reading and the weather outside. It felt like time blurred into some kind of gooey mass I was trapped inside instead of moving within. A week could go by without me really noticing it. Sometimes I'd pause in realization that I didn't know what day of week it was, but other times, all the things that surrounded me would painfully crash into my consciousness. Through the barrier of nonchalance I had set up for myself, the pages of my book would start to feel sharp, and burning hot and heaviness in my chest would become so hard to bear it that I had to put the book aside and just lay down for a while, looking at the ceiling as if I was going to cry. Thank you for the lurk, Phoenix. But that happened only rarely, and I couldn't even cry. Today, the doctor comes in and gives me a smile. He seems excited, but not very. It's like he's trying to make an effort to be happy on my behalf. My parents are here. It's been a few days since I've seen them. Both of them are even sort of dressed up. Is this supposed to be some kind of special occasion? It's not a party. Are we going home? There is this ritual the head cardiologist has. He takes his time sorting his papers and setting them aside as if to make a point of pointlessness of what he just did. Then he casually sits down on the edge of the bed next to mine. He looks me in the eyes for a moment. Hello, Hisao. How are you today? I don't answer him, but I smile a little back at him. I believe that you can go home. Woo! Your heart is stronger now, and with some precautions, you should be fine. We have all your medications sorted out. I'll give your father the prescription. We're going home, baby! The doctor hands a sheet of paper to my dad, whose expression turns wooden as he reads it quickly. So many. I take it from his hand and take a look for myself, feeling them. How am I supposed to react to this? We getting out. Oh, this is a lot, yeah. Nausea. The absurdly long list of medications starts staring back at me from the paper seems insurmountable. They all blend together in a sea of letters. This is insane. Side effects, adverse effects, contradictions, dosages are listed line after line with cold precision. I try to read them, but it's so futile. I can't understand any of it. Attempting to only makes me feel sicker. All this for the rest of my life? Every day? I'm afraid this is the best we can do at this point. However, new medications are always being developed, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that list fade over the years. Years? What kind of confidence booster is that? I'd have felt better if he hadn't said anything at all. Also, I've spoken with your parents. We believe that it would be best if you don't return to your old school. Why? What? Please calm down, Hisao. Listen to what the doctor has to say. That's a weird stipulation. Calm down. The way he says it tells me he knew full well that I wouldn't like it. Am I going to be homeschooled? Whatever my concern shows, it's ignored. We all understand that your education is paramount. However, I don't think it's wise for you to be without supervision. At least not until we're sure your medication is suitable. So I've spoken to your parents about a transfer. A school called Yamaku Academy that specializes in dealing with disabled students. Ooh, disabled? What am I? That has a 24-hour nursing staff, and it's only a few minutes from a highly regarded general hospital. The majority of students live on campus. Think of it as boarding school of sorts. It's designed to give students a degree of independence while keeping help nearby. Independence? It's a school for disabled kids. Don't try to disguise that fact. Yeah, let's get sassy. If it was really that free... Oh my god, I'm gonna drink so much water. My mouth is already getting dry. There wouldn't be a 24-hour nursing staff, and you wouldn't make a hospital being nearby a selling point. Of course, it's only if you want to go, but your mother and I really aren't able to homeschool you. We went out there and had a look a couple weeks back. I think you'd like it. Looks like I really don't have a choice. Compared to other heart problems, people with your condition usually tend to live long lives. You'll need a job one day, and this is a good opportunity to continue your education. This isn't an opportunity. Don't call it an opportunity. Don't call it a goddamned opportunity. Well, you should be excited at the chance to go back to school. I remember you wanted to return to school, and while it's not the same one, a special school, that's an insult. That's what I want to say. It's a step down. It's not what you think. All the students there are pretty active in their own sort of way. What does that mean? It's geared towards students that can still get around and learn, just need a little help in one way or another. What does that mean? I feel like this game wants to be a horror game. I feel it. It feels like it wants to be spooky. Your father's right, and many of the graduates of the school have gone on to do amazing things. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. One of my colleagues in another hospital is a graduate. I don't care. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. That's what a disability is. Hi, gamer! I really hate that something so important was decided for me, but what can I do about it? A normal life is out of the question now. It's funny, I had always thought my life was actually kind of boring, but now I miss it. I want to protest. I want to blame this lack of reaction on shock or fatigue. I could easily yell out something now, something about how I can go back to the school anyway, but no. Gamer, this is Katawa Shouju. This is a visual novel. This was chosen by Strigonia, and this is his second favorite game. So we are playing it. It is censored, so no boobies. Sorry if you were expecting some boobies. We have censored it and took out all the explicit content. No boobies. Twitch doesn't like boobies. I don't say anything. The fact is that I know now it's futile. I'm pretty sure YouTube wouldn't like boobies either. I look around the room, feeling very tired of all of this. The hospital, doctors, my condition, everything. I don't see anything that would make me feel any different. So far, gamer, we confessed our love to a girl and had a heart attack. And now we're in the hospital, but we're about to go back to school, but a different school. This really isn't a choice. I know this, but the thought of going to a disabled school, what are those even like? As much as I try to put a positive spin on this, it's very difficult. Been there? That's what Strigonia said too. Now let me try. A clean slate isn't a bad thing. That is all I can think of to get me through this. At least I still have something. Even if it's a special school, it's something. It's a fresh start and my life isn't over. It would be a mistake to resign myself to thinking that. At the very least, I'll try to see what my new life will look like. Here we go. So, Strigonia said we shouldn't pick Emmy. We'll see. And now you know the secret, Bree. Katawa Shouju literally translates to disability girls? What? That's actually kind of funny. So they're all gonna have disabilities then. That makes sense. We're going to a disabled school. Okay, here we go. Act 1. Gate looked far too pompous for what it was. It does look like... You know what this gate reminds me of? Did you guys play Trace Memory? This looks like the gate on Blood Edward Island. Hi, Cloud! Thank you for the lurk! I might end up picking Emmy. We'll see. We're gonna see. He says that whoever picks Emmy needs to get bonked into horny jail real hard. In fact, gates in general seem to do that, but this one especially so. Red bricks, black wrought iron, and gray plaster assembled into a whole that didn't feel welcoming at all. I'm sorry, whoever wrote Emmy, not picked Emmy, wrote Emmy. Like I said, it was probably Franny. Franny probably wrote Emmy. I wondered if it looked like what a gate for a school should look like, but couldn't really decide. Probably no. Of course, I didn't want to get stuck on thinking about the gate for too long, so I entered through with a brisk pace that felt surprisingly good. Moving forward feels good. Franny's always going to horny jail. Franny's not even here, and Franny needs a bonk to horny jail. So I walk towards the main building of Yamaku Academy with this brisk pace. I'm alone as my parents are taking my stuff to the dorms. There's supposed to be someone waiting for me. The grounds are incredibly lush, filled with green. It doesn't feel like the kind of grounds a school would have, more like a park, with a clean walkway going past trees, and the smell of fresh-cut grass and all other park-like things. Words like clean and hygienic pop into my mind. It makes me shudder. Ugh. I'm here, though. Hello, Gandalf! How are you? I hope you guys get your Pokécat. Who is it? It's a Loudred. I never used Loudred. Do you guys like Loudred? I have never used one. I shake them off. Stay open-minded now. It's your new life. You have to take it as it comes. That's what I tell myself. A few big buildings loom behind the leafy canopies. Too big and too many for just a school. Everything seems off. Literally never used it. Well, now you got it. Did you get bonked to horny jail on Saturday when you kept saying mommy at the NPC? I don't think anyone bonked me, gamer. I don't think anyone bonked me. For me go, mummy? Sorry. Mummy? Sorry. Everything seems off. It's different from what I thought I knew about schools. It's an uncanny valley. Even though I was told this is my new school, in the back of my head, it doesn't feel like one. I must have been away that day. Yeah, I don't think you were there, Strig. It was like around this time Saturday. I wonder if the feeling is real or caused by my expectations of a school for the disabled. Speaking of that, I don't see anyone else here. It's kind of eerie. It makes me wish there was someone here so I could anchor myself to something tangible instead of having this feeling that I stepped into another dimension. Hi, Josh. How are you? The trees hum with the wind and the green hues flashing all around me catch my attention. It makes me think about hospitals again. How they say that the operating rooms are painted green because green is a common color. True. So why am I feeling so anxious despite all this greenery? Only after I stand in front of the haughty main building, I'm surprised myself by realizing why the gate bothered me. It was the last chance I had to turn back. Even if I had no life I could return to. I am on my iPad and I actually have mod view. Nice! It took me so long to... So this game doesn't like when you alt-tab, Josh. So I was like, alright, I'll get my phone up to do shoutouts and stuff. And... Oh yeah, because I can never fix my shoutout button on my Stream Deck. Let's see, this won't work. See, I tried to shout out Gamer and it's broken, so... But yeah, so... We got this. So I can reply to chat if I'm away for whatever reason. It was the last chance I had to... Oh, I read that already? But still, after entering, there was absolutely no way I could go back anymore. Feeling nervous, and with this realization set in my head, I opened the front door. A tall man with bad posture... Oh, that's like me. I'm always shrimped. Guess you didn't load up Frosty Tools. I did not. I did not do the Frosty Tools. But also, that wouldn't work with that, because that's a different thingy. A tall man with bad posture notices me as I enter. We're the only people in the lobby, so it's only logical. Oh, God. Hello. You must be Ni-Na Nikki. Is that my name? Is my name Ni-Na Nikki? Nakai. So you are. Excellent. I'm your homeroom and science teacher. My name is Muto. Welcome. We exchange a handshake that is neither form nor sloppy, and he looks at his watch. The head nurse asks you for a brief check-in visit, but there's no time for that now. Thank you for the shout-out. Of course, it didn't really work, but of course. The head nurse asked for... Okay. Oh, should I go later? Yes, afternoon is probably fine. We should get going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're waiting already. Waiting for me? I don't really like being the center of attention, but I guess it's inevitable in a situation like this. Somehow, not knowing what is waiting for me makes me feel really nervous. I can't be the first one to walk into like any building or like a restaurant. Whoever I'm with has to go first. It will never be me. Thinking of this, I almost miss what the teacher's saying. Do you want to introduce yourself to the class? Ooh! I'm just amazed. Sorry, OMG, sorry, I'm just amazed the Twitch shoutout worked. It's okay, I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it. Oh, I see it now! Shoutout given, yay! Yay! Yeah, we're gonna be, yeah, of course I do. Isn't that normal? Yeah. But of course, I didn't realize that you could see shoutouts on your phone. Cool. That's awesome. Thought it counts. I give you an A. Haha, because you're in school. Thank you. Thank you. I'm probably one of those people. I guess I should be the one to give the first impression of myself. Let's go. This guy! He doesn't look real. I don't like my teacher. Let's go then. My heart is pounding. Oh no. The third door down the third floor corridor is marked as the classroom for... What is this sentence? 3-3. Muto opens the door and enters. Oh, is that him? Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late again. I hesitate for a split second at the door, freezing on the spot. Ah, get a grip. This is a big step. I know that, but there isn't any point to worrying so much about it. At least not this soon. All right. I like her. I like her. I want her. Can I have her? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? My beloved. Who's the beloved? Who's the beloved? I like her. I like her. I like the pink-haired girl. Can you see where my mouse is going? I don't know if you guys can see my mouse. I want her. I like her. What? This guy back here with the raised hand. Her? Oh. I like her. Oh. I want to date. I want to date her. I like her. Look at her hair. It's so cute. It's like Katie from Harvest Moon. I followed the teacher into the classroom. All right, chat. Pick your girl. Can't see the mouse, but I instantly knew. You'll get to know her, though. Okay. Okay. It's pretty spacious. Ceiling is unusually high. There's lots of space left, and in between the desks. An entire wall taken up by blackboards. High, old-fashioned windows only make it seem larger. I'm glad you know my type of girls. Gamer, that you knew I would like the pink-haired girl. The students' desks are just standard wooden desks with a shelf underneath. Thank you for the bonk. Or, I don't even know who you're bonking, but you bonked somebody, alright. Is that just like a full chat bonk? The students' desks are just standard wooden desks with blah blah blah, yep. I stopped walking in front of the classroom and face the other students. They'll all be normal, like other students in the other school, but then why would they be here? They're probably like me and have something wrong with them, only it's not immediately obvious. Then I noticed one of the girls seems missing the thumb of her right hand. Ooh, which one? Her? Is she missing her thumb? Who's missing her thumb? Despite the natural tendency to listen when someone's talking about you, I tune out the teacher's speech halfway through while he introduces me to— Oh, it was meant for me? Thank you. Thank you for the bonk, Josh. I notice a flash of dark hair and see someone looking up at me. A girl with really long, straight black hair that is pretty eye-catching. As she sees me looking back, she covers her face with her hands as if to make her invisible. Ah! Oh, I thought it didn't work. Wow! Wisebot, what are you doing here? Okay. I don't think I have any stream elements. I'll have to play with that later. I think— Welcome— Hi, Jandar! Thank you, Jandar! There's one boy with a cane leaning against the lockers at the rear of the class. It's weird seeing someone so young with a cane. Oh, there he is. I was like, this guy? This guy's got a cane? Another girl seems making weird hand motions. Sign language? She peers at me with the rim of her glasses. And then goes back to whatever she's doing. She's kind of cute. So is the cheery looking girl with pink hair. She's so cute! She's really hard to miss. I don't know how I didn't notice her the moment I walked in. I did! I noticed her the second we walked in. Please welcome our newest classmate. He claps his hand and so does everyone else, except one girl in the first row who only has one hand. Oh. I cringe a little. Oh my god, this guy is so mean. Why would you cringe at someone having one hand? I feel like that's not even like a big deal. If that guy had a cane, he really would. This guy, I don't know what he's doing. He needs something, alright. I hide it by bowing in thanks for this applause I did not deserve. A collective silence tells me I should open my mouth now. I'm Hisao Nakai. And after that, my hobbies are reading and soccer. I hope to get along with everyone even though I'm a new student. And after that, I'm being so boring. This is exactly like every self-introduction ever. Your link isn't working That worked? You mean the shout-out link? That's fine. Or is it the commands link? The commands link I think I have to fix because I don't know why all three of them are saying something for the commands because I only have Nightbot commands. For the shoutout link, it isn't showing. I see it. You don't see that? Underneath, you did shoutout Stragonian And underneath it says, go check out Stragonian at twitch.tv/Stragonian. They're fantastic and wonderful and deserve your time and attention. They were last playing no game. Yeah, that looks fine. That looks right to me. Does it look weird on my phone? Well, that's not gonna work, gamer, because his, Josh's thing is 1408, not 1406. But yeah, I see the link on my, it may be, I mean, I don't see the link on mobile. It is picky at when it shows the link without HTTP. Yeah, it doesn't show the link with that, so like on my phone it doesn't show an actual link, but on the computer it shows like that's an actual link. So I think it's okay though. I think maybe just on mobile it doesn't do it. But I think that might just be how it is. But yeah, like I can see the link every time you guys do it. So I think it might just be a weird mobile thing because Twitch mobile hates everybody. I'm being so okay. I end up saying nothing and the teacher picks up from there. Everyone seems to be satisfied with what little I said though. A few girls are whispering to each other, throwing glances at me. It could have gone worse. Fix your commands! The command works, Josh! There's nothing to fix. I didn't even set that one up. That one works just fine. I don't think any links pop up on mobile. Bullying me. I listen to the teacher as he drones about getting along while letting my gaze sweep across the classroom. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently, and when he's done, they clap their hands again, which feels like a weird thing to do. The first row girl claps on this round with her hand against her other wrist. That ends in a bandage stump. Oh. Makes me feel a little bad. Yeah, when you describe it as a bandage stump. Shout at me if you need modding done. Thank you, Josh! We're going to be doing some group work today, so that'll give you a chance to talk with everyone. Is that okay with you? It's fine with me. That's good. You can work with Hakamichi. She is the class representative. She can explain anything you might want to know, and who else could do that better, right? How could I know? Teacher passes out the day's assignment and announces that we'll be working in groups of 3. It hits me that I don't know who Hakamichi is. Slow. The teacher seems to catch my helpless expression. Oh, right. Hakamichi's right there. Shizune Hakamichi. My lover? As he calls out her name, the cute, bubbly-looking girl with bright pink hair and gold eyes waves her hand at me. I take a seat next to her by the window. Hey, I guess you're Hakamichi, right? Nice to meet you. Aw, she's cute! Haha! What? I'm caught off guard by her laugh. Why did she laugh? It's nice to meet you too, but I'm not. Oh, Hakamichi. I'm Misha. This is Hakamichi. Oh, wait, I thought she was the. Oh no, she's the sign language girl. Giggling, Misha points to the girl next to her, the one I saw using sign language. I thought she was Stump Girl, and I got really confused how she grew a hand real quick. She nods once, naturally to show that she acknowledged my presence, but only barely. She has short yet carefully, neatly brushed hair, a pair of oval-shaped glasses balanced on the tip of a dainty nose, and dark blue eyes that seem to alternate every few seconds between analytical and slightly bored. Oh, see that link? That link shows on mobile because of the HTTPS. I'm seeing what you mean, Josh. I don't know how to make sense. The link is like auto-generated. I don't know how to change that though. So you might just not be able to get a link on mobile for shoutouts. That's what it looks like. She immediately looks at Misha, who smiles and makes a few quick gestures with her hands. Hakamichi nods and makes a few gestures of her own. I start to wonder if the teacher was messing with me, saying things like, you'll be able to talk to people and who better explain things to you. I can see you're a little confused, right? But I understand why you would think I was Shi-chan. Shi-chan is deaf, so I'm the person who translates things back and forth for her. Aw, I'm an interpreter. She says it's nice to meet you too. Aw. You're the new student, aren't you? Well, Shi-chan, of course he is. If he wasn't, he wouldn't have been standing up there for no reason, right? Right? He seems like a very interesting person, doesn't he? We knew there was going to be a new student, but we didn't know you would be here today. So soon, He-chan, right? He-chan? Yep, it fits, doesn't it? Did I say it out loud? It's just a surprise. I never liked that nickname. I don't really see how. It fits. You look just like I imagined. Ha ha ha. Yeah, you look just like a He-chan. I wonder why everyone seems to think so. Hakamichi taps her fingers on the desk to get Misha's attention. They gesture back and forth to each other excitedly, their hands a blur. Misha seems a little... I like this song too. This is a good song too. Aha, sorry about that. Shi-chan wants you to know she's the class rep, so if there's anything you need to know, you can feel free to ask her. Do you like the school so far? We can show you around a little if you haven't had the time to walk around and familiarize yourself with it. Misha stumbles with the word a bit, making it stick out in an otherwise fluid translation. Thanks, that would be pretty helpful. Yeah, I just kinda came straight to class today. Haha. That's no good. You should always try to learn... Why did she laugh so much? You should always try to learn as much as you can about where you're going before you go there. Honestly, I Google everything before I go there. When I was in grade 8, I got invited to a B-Day party, like a dance, and was dancing with a girl, and while we were dancing, I was like, wow, her arms are unnaturally cold. Turned out she had a prosthetic arm. Was shocked at first, but yeah, I was like, nothing, right? Right? But then this guy, he describes it as a bandaged nub, and I'm like, ugh. I've had my first few weeks at my new job. How's that been, Josh? How's your new job? I actually just got a job myself. So if you think you guys don't see me a lot during the day now, just wait. Manic busy. Hopefully good busy. Are you liking it? Are you enjoying it? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Always. Even if it's a trip to the convenience store, really, Shi-chan? Ha ha ha. The most shocking thing about that story is that you danced with a girl you never met at an 8th grade birthday party. Right? I can't even imagine doing that. Like, oh, like, one, I don't dance, so the story ends there for believability for me. It's like, dancing? That sounds crazy. But yeah, dancing with somebody new? Why is she laughing? So she's got a lot of laughs. Y'all had way better parties than mine. Yeah, I don't think we ever had dancing at any of our parties. Okay, well, I didn't go to, like, the cool kids parties. The cool kids parties in, like, 8th grade had those, like, crazy dance lines, and people would, like, fall through walls. It was... Don't worry about it. I didn't look forward to this, even if I committed myself going on half-assedly, but anyway, blah. I don't say anything, and Misha signs something that ends in a shrug. What was that? Seems like it was about me. I feel like slumping over in my seat. Both of them are smiling, but that shrug hit me unexpectedly deeply. You look down. Are you okay? Don't take it wrong way, please. I hate when people are afraid to ask questions. That's how people learn, by asking. Asking for help is perfectly normal as much as needing help. Stop looking like you just failed a test. Wahaha! Alright. Ah, and another thing, you don't have to call Shi-chan something so formal like Hakamichi, your class rep. Just call her Shi-chan. I didn't like how the music just stopped there. I understand you told me this is not a horror game, but I feel like it's getting scary. It's getting scary. Never really got invited to parties. Turned out the piece were trying to gift... What? The person who invited everyone because they were trying to gift hoard. What's gift? Oh, like they just wanted extra presents. Honestly, that's what a birthday party is all about. Random question, you're going to be able to make the paintball tournament. Ooh. What time is it, Jundar? I will definitely attempt to make it there. What time is it? How do you do paintball in GTA? To be fair, every time music cuts out, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The music just cut out. I'm like, where are the squiggly eyes? Because I am scared. 7 p.m. Oh, no, I probably won't make 7 p.m. I'll probably be eating. Anything like before 9 p.m. is really, really hard for me to do. Like between like 5 and 9. Because I have like so many things to do. Like that's like my like... errand time almost. Like I have so much stuff to do with this, so I'll try, but I'm not gonna make any promises. But yeah, we'll have to go out to dinners. I don't think I'm going out to dinner this Friday, but my one friend has been begging me to go out to eat with him and his girlfriend, so we'll see. Won't be in many streams. I don't think I should be an moderator anymore. Okay, that's okay, Josh. That's okay. Yeah, once I start working, it'll just be nighttime streams, but that's okay, Josh. I should still have my Saturday streams, but if you don't want to be a mod, you don't have to be a mod. That's okay. Me too. I was so disappointed. I'm sorry. I would like to go paintballing in real life, although I'm terrified of getting, like, hit in the face. And I don't trust people to not hit me in the face. Feel a lot more at ease. Both of them seem so friendly, so I feel like an idiot for being so apprehensive earlier, especially about Shizune, who I assumed would be all business. Well, she still seems like that. I did paintball. Did you? I know a lot of people who played a lot of paintball, and it looks so much fun. You wear paintball. Ah, haha, true. I feel like I guess when people take pictures and stuff, they're not wearing their little masks, and they just have their little suits on. Alright, we haven't even touched the assignment. We start look now, or Shi-chan will get mad. Oh my god, look at her little angry face. The assignment is also kind of long, so we should start now if we want to finish it before end of class. Wahaha, that too! Shizune glares at the two of us impatiently. I don't need to know sign language to understand that. That's why you have masks. Also, when you come visit, I'll be sure to get a group set. Poutine! Oh, that sounds so nice. What, Jundar? How did you play paintball? With a sword? What did you do with the sword, Jundar? Huh? Why did you fart? Why did you fart in her mouth? What is happening? What is happening right now? After class, we can take a walk around the grounds together. It's a nice day together. Or yeah, you know what it was. Run up and poke people. I hope not, Jundar. The assignment is actually very challenging to get through, combining aspects of being both difficult and unnecessarily long. Thank you. Yeah, chat needs a bonk. What is going on? Thank you, Josh. Still, we finished it a few minutes earlier than anyone else in class. Despite our late start, Shizune and Misha are really capable. They're quite different, though. The class rep is as calm and professional as she looks, while Misha is a lot more playful and girlish. Not to mention a little more easily distracted. I would run around with no weapon, but a foam sword. So you wouldn't even have like the paintball gun? You would just whack people with like a Minecraft sword? Can I join you for the poutine part? Yeah, Strig, you're also a cat. I hope you're close. One day we'll travel to meet Gamer and iDig and Dova. How big is it? That sounds slightly better. Nope. Nope? What do you mean, nope, Jundar? What were you doing with this sword? Oh, you're saying you didn't have the gun. You didn't have the gun. Canada's pretty big. I know. Claire, are you also in Canada? Oh my god, you guys are all Canadian. I'm gonna have to just move to Canada at this point. Yeah, Canada is pretty big. You're making me curious, right? Like, I would like to see videos of you going paintballing with your Minecraft sword, Jundar. I'm British. Are you British, Josh? That is so, I never knew that. I knew you were a different time zone. It would just be awesome to meet. Oh, okay, we're just all going to Canada. We're all going to Canada for the meetup. That's what's happening. Although, like, 90% of life was 1% of the area. Okay, that should make it a little bit easier. To be honest, the two of them did most of the work. I feel guilty about that. The clock tower bell rings, signaling the end of the period. Time for lunch. This painting. I'm from Indiana. Okay. I'm in New Jersey. All Canadians can meet up and make evil imp plans. Oh my god, what? What is happening? What is happening over here? I'm in BST, so GMT. I'm 6'5". Why is everybody so tall? What the heck, Jundar? I just learned that purple is 6'7". Who else was it? There's somebody else that was like, you didn't know I was like 7'12", and I'm like, what? How would I know that? North Dakota, my brother's 6'10". What is that? Why are all of you so tall? What is happening? My brother, I think, is like 5'10". I'm roughly 5'5". I might be a tad bit taller or a tad bit shorter. I was 5'4" my whole life. And then literally I was 11 years old and I was this height. Well, not this height, because I grew an inch like in the last few years somehow. I'm only 5'9", 5'10" on a good day. I'm only 5'1". 5'1" is such a cute height, Cloud. 5'1" is such a cute height. My nephew's over 6 feet. He's still in grade school. What the heck? What the heck? Wow. How are you guys growing so much? Oh my god. My god. Without knowing what else to do, I follow Misha, who is beckoning me into the hallway and downstairs. We're going through a lot of water today, guys, I swear. We descend even below the lobby where I met Muto down the bottom floor. Just like everything in the school, the cafeteria seems too spacious and oddly modern in contrast to the classic exterior. Ooh, you hear that chatter, guys? Its big windows open to the courtyard towards the main gate. It's the cafeteria! Her enthusiastic statement of the obvious makes people around us stare, but Misha doesn't seem to care, so we proceed to the line. There's a rather long list of menu options, which seems great until I realize that many of them are to accommodate students who need special diets. I forgot to do... No, we did Strigonias. Right, I'm gonna go eat and get for work. What are you gonna eat? What are you gonna eat, gamer? What's on the menu? How nice. Almost feels like I'm back at the hospital eating portions measured with scientific precision to meet the needs of students. Food? Well, what kind of food? Not the Twitch shout out, but... Oh. Gotcha. Thank you for the shout out for Cloud, by the way. I picked something at random, follow Shizune to a table, sitting opposite of her. As I nibble indifferently at the food I'd rather not eat, Misha pokes me in the side to get my attention and pokes at Shizune. I don't understand signs, so the point escapes me. Maybe looking at a person who talks to you is proper and polite? Do you want to know something? What? About anything. We're your guides, so you should ask us if there is something. I don't know. I gotta go, heading to the late. Have fun, Cloud. Take pictures. I don't know, I'll figure that out in a bit. Okay, alright, gamer. Bye, have fun. Have a good day at work. I wonder. Ooh. Do we just ask about... Okay. Oh. Okay, so we didn't actually get to ask about the deafness. Alright, that's fine. Maybe they're talking about secret girl stuff. I quickly notice... Oh. Oh my god, I literally get the chills every time the music, like, abruptly stops like that. Quickly notice a conversation in sign is enough to fill silence. Oh, bye. Remember to finally get... I know, I've been trying to find where you add them in, because I might have some that came with my little pack, and I cannot figure out where on Twitch you add sub-badges. I'm, like, going bonkers. We arrive in the classroom early, but we're not the first. The dark-haired girl I noticed before is slumped over her desk. Okay, this one. See, the bandage stump didn't get me. This is yours? This is your girl, Strig? She jumps a little when Misha crashes in with the elegance of a rhino. She shrinks deeper into her seat. I can feel her tension all the way from here, as if she were slowly turning into stone just from her presence. Misha and Sazune either don't notice or don't mind. I'm gonna help get the order. Thank you. Hi, Tuna. How are you? They rock directly past their seats to begin to come. Oh my god. I'm left wondering about her, even when the classroom slowly fills with other students and finally the teacher. Getting into the rhythm of school feels strange. It's as if my brain remembers how this is done and my body doesn't. Towards the end of the class, I start yawning, counting the minutes left. Good. I'm good. I'm getting very thirsty with all this narrating, Tuna, let me tell ya. I swear, you don't talk. This is how you know. This is how you know you don't talk enough as a streamer. When you're narrating. Jay, I'm flying in. I'm flying in soon. I'll see you soon. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm flying in. I'm flying in soon. It's vacation. Bree Walker flew to Alabama. Huh? What did you do, Borelli? You missed it. We did. How do you, like, from another person? Or, like, from, like, a dealership? How'd you do that? You go to your creator dash. Oh, under subscriptions. Helicopter chasing us. I'm mad. I want to be there for that fun stuff. I'm going to be there tomorrow. I'm going to be there tomorrow for sure. And then, Jay, I got a job. I have a job. Well, not yet. I mean, I do have delivered the car, but got arrested. That's okay. You did it, though. Oh, yeah? Doing what I'm gonna do. Inbound sales at an ISP. It's pretty good money. The hours aren't the worst, but it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. I see a Cybertruck. The Cybertrucks are so ugly. Oh my god. I don't understand. Wait, is this IRL? I'm confused, or in game. My job is IRL. My job that I will have is real life. Jay doing crimes is in a game. He's not actually doing those crimes in real life. Stragonia, you're out of balls. Besides me, Misha and Sazun are having a short conversation. After a bit of deliberation, Misha turns to me. Fortunately, we can't stay and show you around today. We've got to hurry already. There's a lot of work to do. Oh yeah, no, don't worry. You'll find your way around here, I'm sure of it. Ah, wait, the teacher said I'd have to see the nurse. Where do I have to go? Is that so? We can at least show you that much. Come on, the nurses have their own building, so we have to go outside. We join the flow of students making their way down the stairwell and outside, with the girls pointing out other senior classrooms in the same hallway as ours. When we get outside, the girls make their way to a smaller building right next to the school. It's built in the same style, so it looks like it's actually part of the main building. This is the auxiliary building. There's a lot of official and important stuff inside, like Yamaku Foundation office and all the nurses' offices. They even have a swimming pool. Better put those eye drops in, Tuna. Put them eye drops in. Don't be silly, Hee-chan. It's for physical therapy, of course. Anyway, all the nursing staff facilities are in there, too. The head nurse's office is on the first floor. You'll be fine from here, right? We'll be going then. See you tomorrow. Yeah, thanks, bye. A whole building for stuff that has nothing to do with actual education. I guess it's necessary for a place like this. GG's on the cloister, Josh. I walk in, hoping that this will be a quick visit like the teacher said. On a white door to the left is a green cross with the text head nurse and a nameplate. I swear to God. Do you burn calories from talking more? Because sheesh. A voice from the inside responds to my knock almost immediately, but I can't quite make it out. It sounded like an invitation to open the door, so I invite myself further in. The room is not large and it smells strange. Don't school nurses always smell weird? A friendly-looking man turns around on his office chair to face me as I enter. His desk is neat and tidy, but the bin under the table is overflowing with used medical utensils, and there are a dozen coffee cup rings lingering on the desk. Aw, nice hair! Smiling man! Hello, what can I do for you today? He's young and sort of rugged, but the dimples in his cheeks wash that impression away when he smiles. Are you the nurse? He smiles like a person who heard this very same question hundreds of times. Why, yes, I am. It says so on the door, no? You can call me by my name, or just the nurse, like everyone else. Of course, I shake off my confusion, feeling I should probably grab his extended hand. His handshake is rather firm and friendly. Right, I'm a new student, and my homeroom teacher told me to come and meet you. My name is Hisao Nakai. His eyes light up with revelation, and he snaps his fingers. Oh, you're that, Nakai. I was just reading your file this morning. Some kind of chronic arrhythmia-related congenital heart muscle deficiency, right? He gestured me to sit down in a vacant armchair in front of his desk. Yes. Good. Well, you've probably been briefed about the school enough, so I'll go over this quickly. We have all kinds of facilities, mostly physical therapy and stuff. There's always someone from my staff around, even at night, so never hesitate to call us if there's a problem. The famous 24-hour nursing staff. Wow, this is like a hospital. Not exactly. For instance, we don't do brain surgery here. This is one funky song. His joke feels so out of place, I'm left thinking why he even said it. Yeah, just that it's really weird to have so many medical people at a school. You'll get used to it. I'm not sure of that myself, but I didn't let the nurse know it. Now, let me just find your file again. While he searches for something from his computer and shuffles stacks of papers around, I let my gaze wander around the room. It's the epitome of generic, I'd like to say. Beige walls and ceiling, dark gray laminate flooring. Oh my god, I was like, wait, what just happened? Thank you for the ultra bug. All the equipment you'd expect from the school's nurse office. Even the ridiculous educational posters are hanging on all four walls, reminding me to eat properly 3 times a day in all the food groups. Hi, Cam. You know what? It is so nice. It is so nice that you bought Wendy a weave for her bald head. You know what? Let's get a shout out for Cam. That's a good guy. Getting Wendy a little weave. How are you, Cam? What is up? Thank you for the shout out for Cam. Cam and bald-headed Wendy. I am well. How are you? I'm good, Cam. I'm good. My mouth is getting so dry from narrating this game, I swear. This really just shows me. I was just saying, this shows me I do not talk enough during streams. Even the ridiculous educational posters. Get some water. I do. I'm like drinking this so bad. And no one. Dang it, I never brought up my... Hold on, guys. There we go. There we go. Alright, I am right, though. No one... This is called Katawa Shouju. It is a visual novel. There's no category for it on Twitch, so I've just been telling people as they come in. But I have a... no one's used Hydrate, because I've been hydrating so much. But yeah, it's a visual novel. This is Strigonia's second favorite game, and he redeemed the play a game redeem in my channel redeems. How many times can I say redeem in one sentence? I use it to bully Ghosty, yeah. I like visual... Yeah, there's no category for this one. I use it to bully Ghosty. Don't we all? Don't we all, Tuna? I like visual novels. I'm playing through Digimon Survive. Nice! My favorite visual novel is Hotel Dusk. It was so good. It is so good. It's not so much a visual... Like, this is like kind of like a dating visual novel. The one that, Hotel Dusk is like a mystery visual novel. It is so good. It is so good. I'm mostly the reason he put a limit and timer on it. Oh my god. Yeah, I had to put a limit, or not, I don't think I have a limit, but I have a timer on mine because chat almost drowned me during Overwatch a couple months ago. So I was like, let's not. So you already have a medication for the arrhythmia. Just remember to take your pills every morning or evening or it won't be much help. Apart from that, do you do any sports? Rash stuff like, I don't know, boxing? He grins to his own joke, but I don't. Well, I played soccer occasionally with some classmates. Alright, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to recommend you refrain from doing that, at least for the time being. Oh. My lack of reaction makes him raise an eyebrow, but really I'm not too bothered by him forbidding me to kick a ball around. He got mad at me and didn't want to negotiate. That sounds like Ghosty. Hi, bestie. How are you? Can we get a shout out from Max, please? I'm good. I'm good. How are you? How is your Wednesday going? I guess I never did it at Burning Passion, just something to do. Any kind of concussion might be very dangerous to your heart. Risking another attack is not a good idea. I wasn't the person that suggests you put a timer on it, was I? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think you were there for Overwatch, because it was quite late at night. I think it was like maybe 2 a.m., like my time. So that would have been like 9 a.m. for you, I think, is about the time. Or 7? I'm so bad with the time zones. Not too shabby today. Nice. Thank you for the shout out for Max. Was the previous one caused by a sudden concussion to the chest area? There was no mention of cause. Not exactly. Sidestep the question acceptably. He glances over at his papers with more serious expression. Still, you need to keep your body healthy, so some exercise would do you good. We have physical therapy and such available, but I don't think you need such heavy measures. Just get some light exercise regularly. Brisk walks or even light jogging, jumping rope, that sort of thing. Swimming maybe? There's a pool here, so I was told. I can't swim, guys. I was there for being up at 8 a.m. Broadfather! Thank you for the resub! How are you? I was like, what? My time. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah. Yeah, no, that was awful. I kept going to the bathroom like every 5 seconds. Can we get a shout out for Rodfather, please? It was so bad. I literally felt like I was water. I became the water. At any rate, I'm sure you've been told this before. You just need to take care not to overexert yourself. Yay! When were you playing League, Rodfather? Was that recent? I haven't seen you online. How are you doing? Twitch shoutouts on cooldown. That's okay. That's okay. No, I haven't been on League in like 2 weeks. Okay, I thought so. I love how you like get games and you'll like, that's the only game you'll play for like 3 weeks and then you have a new one. I still love League. He wags his finger to emphasize the point. No need, really. I've heard this 1,000 times. Absolutely no unnecessary risks. Blah, blah, blah. Oh my god. Take care of yourself. Okay. Right. I'm ushered out before I even realize it. I end up sitting in front of the main building and the auxiliary building. Open my eyes, they look one and the same. It's the first real look I get at the other students, so I watch people coming out of the school, going towards gates or dorms. Everyone seems to know where they're going. And I still keep thinking that most of them don't look too special for being students at a special school. Then again, neither do I. You know what? I'll save Twitch shout out for bits or subs. Okay, that sounds good. That make me one of them. Or one of us. Oh, one of us. One of us. One of us. It's around dinner time, but I feel tired instead of hungry. Weariness in me only grows as I trudge towards the dorm, set a little way away from the main building complex. There's a garden. This almost looks like a real picture, but like, this is definitely a real picture, but just like zoomed out and like pixelated. There is a garden of sorts between the school and the dorm. Shrubbery, flowers, that overbearing smell of fresh cut grass fills the atmosphere. It dawns on my tired mind that the smell feels novel because I haven't been outside at all for so long. The dorm building is big and made of red brick. Like the others, feels way too pompous for what it is, so I push forward, going inside. It takes more time than necessary to fish out the key I was given from my pocket. Room 119. Despite the ornate exterior, the inside is fairly new, functional, and boring. Just like in the main building, the halls and doors are wide to accommodate wheelchairs. Same goes for the elevators at the end of the hallways. I poke my head around the corner of the common room door. Inside, a few students are watching the television. One nods and gives a quick hello before turning back to the TV. Seems that the only girls around here are sociable. I suppose that's perfectly fine with me. I climb the stairs to the upper floor. Here, small quarters branch off from the main hallway. Each of these minor halls seem to have a toilet and shower as well as 4 rooms. Halfway down the hall, I spy room 119. The nameplates on the rooms adjacent to mine are blank. Yes, there are just 2 of us here. Light shines from below the door of room 117, so I knock. There's a button on the context menu to give them a shout out. Didn't even see that. Ooh, I haven't seen that either. Hello, is anyone home? From inside, I hear a few movements and then the clicking of way more locks than I thought these doors had. After a moment, the door squeaks open. A bespectacled boy is standing in the doorway. He's looking at me very intently through his extremely thick glasses. Who is it? Blind? No, at least not completely. Why would he have eyeglasses if he was? Ooh, he's getting closer. He leans close to me until our noses are almost touching and his breath stinks of garlic. Hisao Nakai. I'm moving into the next room. I thought I should introduce his face suddenly brightens in realization. He stands back upright, thrusting his hand out in a smiling greeting, almost straight to my diaphragm. Oh, sup, dude? The name's Kenji. Ooh, he's a cool guy. Ah, hi. I take Kenji's sweaty hand and shake it. It's still a little rattled. Thank you for the lurk, Josh. Have fun on Roblox. I'm aroused by the sudden change of attitude and vehement welcome. There were some suspicious-looking people going in and out of your room earlier. It's probably my parents. Your parents, you sure? Because they could have been some other people, too. Can't judge a book by its cover. Yeah, this guy's stylish. Look at him. He's a cool guy. They almost look like pajamas, like with the way like the buttons are. I don't know. He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy for sure. His out-of-place proverb is left hanging between us awkwardly as I try to think of some way to respond. I'd say the chances are high enough. He shudders and makes some exaggerated hand gestures. You're a brave man, Hisao. Me, I don't think I could trust the chances. I love this guy. What the heck? The only one I trust is myself. Who hurt you? Who hurt you, Kenji? Does that mean I shouldn't get to know you either? He thinks about this for a while. A wise decision. Damn, you're smarter than you look. Probably. What do you look like? What? What do you look like? I hope not smart. He squints his eye and leans close again, but leans backwards to dodge it. Never mind, it doesn't matter. With that, he turns, fumbles around for a moment in search of the door handle, and shuts the door behind him. I guess he is blind. I slide the key in the lock of room marked 119. Bleak beige walls, white linen, desk made of some type of light wood, ugly curtains. It's no one's room. Impersonal, just like my hospital room was. My bags are sitting on the foot of my bed, looking a lot emptier than they did this morning. The closet sitting open, stocked with my clothes. Also, it seems there are a number of school uniforms hanging there as well. A note is pinned to the sleeve of one of the shirts. Hi, Yi-chan. We unpacked your things and made your bed. They said that if these don't fit, then you should go to the office tomorrow. If you have any problems, you can always call us. Love, Mom and Dad. Well, at least I don't have to worry about unpacking. I kind of hoped I would have. Then there would be something to do. It's still too early. I put the note down on the desktop and lie down on the bed, feeling drained. Lying there makes me want to read something, but I have nothing with me. I wonder if the hospital conditioned me for wanting to read whenever I have nothing to do. The restless urges just keep growing until I have to stand up. Maybe it's stress or something. I was pretty nervous. about it before coming, and for the entire day too. I still am, I think. Damn, I have to distract myself somehow, so I won't be this unnatural all the time. Tomorrow, I'll go borrow some books from the library. Yeah, I'll do that. But for now, the bottles of medication neatly arranged on my night table catch my eye. I pick up one and shake it just to hear the contents rattle inside, then read the glued on pharmacy label. 2 tablets daily to stay alive! Doesn't really say that. Oh, I was gonna say, it could have just as well. It's kind of twisted having your life depend on chemicals like this. I resent it a little, but what choice do I have? With a sigh, I begin my daily new ritual of taking the right number of pills from each bottle, being careful to check the correct dosages. That is dark. That is, yeah. I lie down again, feeling hollow and uncertain. After that, I keep staring at the blank, unfamiliar ceiling for a long time. It doesn't start looking any more familiar, not even after darkness falls and long shadows draw across my room like fingers. The sheets feel slightly more comfortable, warm and nest-like against the chill that passes for room temperature here. Soon, the lighter shade of darkness that is the ceiling looks like every ceiling does at night. It becomes the only thing I recognize anymore. The night beckons me to sleep, and I feel a coldness of unfamiliarity and fear creeping up my spine once again. I keep drifting further away from the world I knew. Oh, it's cute! I wake up in a strange room. Ooh, yeah! What you getting, Cam? I have no idea what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight. But it's gonna be something, I'll tell ya. Maybe I'll make a poke bowl tonight. Solid morning light. Be kind of difficult. I didn't defrost anything. Maybe Friday I'll have poke bowl. Solid morning light shimmers against the light gray ceiling. I had forgotten to draw the curtains closed that night. This is my room, isn't it? My room. This is the 3rd room this year that I'm supposed to call mine. Hi, Dova! Yeah, we get, the ShopRite by me. I don't know if you guys have ShopRites in Canada, but it's, they sell ahi tuna sushi grade, and all you gotta do is defrost them. But boy oh boy, is defrosting like a thick tuna steak difficult. It's so weird. I guess, they have to be like, they must be like very, very different sizes, because I swear I can put them in cold water and they'll defrost in an hour, and then the last time I had them in cold water for 2 hours and the middles were still, frozen. No, don't worry, tuna. We're not eating you. You're safe. Sell sushi grade fish up here, but usually fresh, not frozen. Yeah, I don't know what it is about these ones. Because yeah, they're frozen, but they're completely sushi grade. Like, I've never gotten sick from them. Like, I've been making poke bowls from this tuna for like 2 years, I think now, since I found it. And I don't get it. I don't know how. Maybe I don't know what they do. I don't know, but it is safe. It is safe. Thank you for the shout out for Dova, by the way. Yeah, I don't know how they do it. My bag's on the floor, my new school books on the desk, my numerous medications on the night table. I stare at the bottles for a moment, deliberating. What is a poke bowl? You're making me hungry. So a poke bowl is kind of like sushi.
Uh-oh. Stinky.
Uh-oh. Stinky. Hi, Purple. But yeah, a poke bowl is kind of like a deconstructed, like, sushi roll in a bowl. So it's like rice, sushi or salmon, you know, spicy mayo, seaweed, edamame, stuff like that. Carrots sometimes, celery. Your headphones are very cool. Thank you, random person. I've been here from the beginning, by the way. You're a real one, Purple. Thank you. How are you doing? How's your day going, Purple? I down them with a chaser of water without thinking about the chemistry. My uniforms are in the closet. I slink out from under the sheets and stretch my back before dressing up. You know what? Since I have my phone right here, I can just... There we go! We got some twerking kitties for you guys! Putting on a new school uniform feels like dressing in someone else's clothes. I want to make hand rolls or onigiri. YouTube is being pretty good. We just got our first human on YouTube. Hand rolls. Oh, I love me some hand rolls. The one sushi place I go to, I always get the spicy tuna crunchy hand roll. It's spicy tuna with shrimp tempura. It is so yummy, and I love how the rice makes the seaweed, like, soft. I love that, like, chewy seaweed. That might sound really, really weird, but I love it. Onigiri, though, I think is pretty easy to make. You just gotta make sure your hand... And you can even get, like, the little press for it, but you just want to make sure your hands are wet so the rice doesn't stick. Because rice, man, sticky. The artificial smell of generic detergent invades my nose, but the feeling of fresh cloth against my back is a good one. A natural one. Why does mid lane hate me? Short kick. Oh my god, seriously. Wow, stream elements. I did. Oh, you did a pyramid. Yes, it's Katawa. Hello. Fight, Soma, fight. Mid lane is tough. I bet you're doing really good, Impact. Good. How Doggo got her nails did. Smoky, and we're here. 4-game losing streak? No! Except for the people. I think back to my talk with Kenji yesterday, Misha's constant laughter, and Shazin's sweeping sign language gestures. Well, I've only met 3 students. Let's go meet more. 17, 12, 10. That's good, too! Or perhaps people like them are what passes for normal around here. Yeah, what does pass for normal around here? What do people do? I don't see a lot of kids hanging out after classes yesterday, so maybe there are clubs. I wonder if I should go join one. 14, 16, 8, 12, 3. 12, 3, and 10 is good. That's the worst, when you have a good KDA, and then you lose. It's like, you feel so good. Just join. What game is this? This is called Katawa Shouju. It is a visual novel. Strigonia, one of our members of our community, and our... Wait, do I actually... Wait, I don't want... I was gonna say, do I actually get to join a club? But I'm kind of... I don't want to join the literature club. I know what happens in the literature club, guys. It's scary. I should remember I hate any other lane than jungle. Jungle? Oh my god. I don't know how, I was accidentally jungle once. It was so hard. Yes, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you, Josh. Hi, Azzy. How are you? That's a cute emo. Oh, I see. Good question. I influence the gamer or people just I can't do anything. True. It is huge. Yes. Doki Doki has been mentioned quite a few times. That's true. Yeah, jungle is very, very influential. That is very true. That's why I should not be jungle. I want to just help out. I'm having a good time so far. Thank you. Yay! I'm glad to hear that. How are you doing, Azzy? How's your day going? This thought it means she doesn't know which is worrying. Maybe I'm being too negative. Oh god. Oh, that's right. Everyone's encouraged to join a club. A lot of people do so because there really isn't else to do. Black Gold players can't carry a game full of freshies. That's true. There are also school events, like the festival coming up in a few days. Almost every student in the school tends to help out with it, doing whatever. Oh my god, there's always a festival! Oh my god! Are we really 2 subs away from 100? That's crazy! What? I didn't even notice. I didn't know. It must have jumped some point. I haven't checked because I haven't posted anything lately. That's crazy. Well, good morning, Azzy. Alrighty, guys. Before we continue, I'm terrified there's a festival coming up. There's always a festival in these games. But Strig has told me it's not a scary game. It's not spooky. There's no horror. But I'm just going to run to the bathroom real quick and fill up my water bottle because we're getting a little low here already. What just happened? Strig! Thank you for the gifted! Thank you so much. Oh, Strig! Wait, I'm sorry. Me and Josh were talking about on YouTube, not on Twitch. But thank you anyway. I love you, Strig. But I'm just gonna run to the bathroom real quick, guys. I will be back in and fill up my water, so I'll be back in like 2-3 minutes. I'll be right back. Enjoyed the absolutely lovely music, though. I know, don't worry. Okay, love you, Strig. Alrighty, we are back. Let me just sit down and I will get back into it. Also, I agree. Strigonia does go a bit feral there, but we love Strig for it. Alrighty, we are back. And Strig, I would just like to say that, oh, thank you so much, random person, but I mentioned the school festival, and random person who is over on YouTube, said, better not leave anybody hanging before the school festival. I just thought you needed to hear that, Strig. I felt you needed to hear that because true. That's quite true. What's the festival about? Misha freezes. Oh my god. That's a great joke. No, I literally I audibly gasped when I read that. Josh, have you played Doki Doki as well? Do you know? do you get the reference? Wahaha! I don't even know He-chan. The truth is, it's a local event. I'm not from this area. She starts signing desperately to Shizune, asking her to bail her out. Shizune adjusts her glasses. Storm made me get a Storm made me get a game involving puzzles. I'm not smart at this. I'm also terrible at puzzle games, Tuna. I wish you the best of luck. What kind of monster would hurt Sayori? Look, I loved Sayori, the Minen, okay? I loved Sayori, the Minen. I wanted to protect my little cinnamon bunny, okay? I am still reeling, alright? It didn't start as a puzzle, but now it is. That's, oh god. I thought rapidly it went from Dova's trying to kill Sayori to Bree, how could you? That is exactly, in a matter of moments that happened. It was rough. Look, I'm not happy about it either, Strig, okay? Sayori will be reborn, don't you worry. We will delete Monica, okay? I guess I'm kind of Monica right now. Don't delete me, guys. Huh? Oh. Who cares? Who cares? Thank you for the hydrate, Raven. Misha puffs out her chest as she shouts Sazun's words out at me with a disproportionate amount of pride. Too loud. I can see heads turning to look in our direction. Not so loud. Human beings evolve with each new generation. The ideals and beliefs behind a festival will inevitably change with time. Now, it's about delicious fried food and amusing little games that you play with prizes. Ha ha ha. Yes, that is. I love carnivals and festivals. I love it. The teacher clears his throat very loudly, batting his long wooden pointer against his palm like a baton. He shoots a pointed gaze at us. Finally noticing where we are, Misha stifles a yelp and quickly quiets down. Shizune doesn't seem embarrassed at all, brushing it off without a care. We are in the middle of class. We should start working. That's right, Shi-chan. What? That's right, He-chan. Are you asking because you're interested in joining a club? It could have been my eyes playing tricks on me, but I also think I have suspicious glances between them. Misha's tone has also changed, although it does that every other word anyway. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Misha and Sazune look at each other again. I was about to ask what they have in mind. By the way, I'm so sorry for anyone if you notice that I am saying these names wrong. I apologize. Something dark flutters in my peripheral vision, catching my attention. Out of the corner of my eye, I see the girl with long dark hair get up from her desk and slip silently towards the door. It doesn't seem like she's working in a group, and no one seems to notice her but me. I glance at the teacher, who's also looking at the dark-haired girl go. Why doesn't he say anything? He-chan, is something wrong? Do I look as uneasy as I feel? Or is Misha just looking at me, looking after the girl who left? No, nothing. Okay, well, like we were asking, you don't have any plans for lunch today, do you? I thought I would go to the library and pick up some books. Not really. Do you want to have lunch together then? Sure. Yay! Wahaha! Okay, He-chan. Perfect! I love her. I love her. She's the only one I give a personality to. The rest of the class passes uneventfully. The girl with the long hair never came back. Before I have time to put any more thought into where she could have gone, teacher informs us it's time to stop working. Shizune looks a little more annoyed that we only just managed to finish all of our work on time. I'm glad we finished it all. It's not a contest or anything. Yes, it is, He-chan. Impossible. Really? Really. I've noticed this before, but it's kind of funny how Misha is always moving her hands and signing not only everything she says, but everyone else is saying at any given time. Oh, she's so good. She's so good. Obviously, it must be so. Shizune can understand it. Her eyes dart back and forth between Misha's hands and me. I don't know who I'm supposed to be looking at. I'm talking to Misha, but that might be wrong. Maybe I should face Shizune. I'm used to looking in the direction of the person whose voice I'm hearing, but really, Shizune can't hear me. But it would be disrespectful to talk to her only through Misha. Then again, isn't that what she's doing? No, she's at least looking at me. This is all very confusing and will take some time to get used to. I figured out the puzzle. It's been 45 minutes. I knew you could do it, Tuna. I knew you could do it. You got this. Hopefully no more puzzles. But if there's another puzzle, you got it. It's not a contest. Contests are competitions over prize. No prize on the line. It's not really a contest. Shizune's eyes flash dangerously with a competitive glare. She stares at me, as if surprised that I'm challenging her. I think maybe this is a contest to her. Now I'm a woman. Things happen fast. What? What, Tuna? What is this game you're playing? I never noticed how dark and blue her eyes are. It's truly an alluring gaze. Are you sure, He-chan? Very sure. Ha ha ha! You're wrong, He-chan, because I don't want to be the slowest one in the class. Therefore, what's on the line is my confidence and my abilities, and the prize is the satisfaction of proving them. I like her! Wahaha! Tower of Fantasy. Oh my god. Shizune pushes her glasses up the bridge of her nose in a very matter-of-fact way. Whoop. The bell rings. She quickly gets up and picks up her bag, looking at me expectantly. I don't like this painting. This painting gives me the heebie-jeebies. I had almost forgotten that I was supposed to have lunch with them. Where do you want to eat? The cafeteria? Haha, that's so plain. Okay, let's go. Plain? Well, I guess. At my old school, I liked to eat outside, near the back of the building. It was a good spot, but I didn't find it until near the end of my freshman year. I wonder if there's a similar place to eat here. Misha seems to imply as much. Shizune and Misha pull me towards the cafeteria, which is surprisingly not packed. Maybe some students favor eating in classroom or outdoors. I saw some of my classmates had boxed lunches. After we finished eating, Misha picks up where we left off earlier. So, Hee-chan, you wanted to know about clubs and stuff, right? Right, Shi-chan. Okay, so I guess it makes sense to ask first. BRB. Okay, Tuna. Exchanging little nods of confirmation, they turn to face me again. Misha strains her posture as if she's about to deliver a speech. Hee-chan, do you have anything you're interested in? I used to play soccer, but I'm not really into it. I don't follow teams or players or anything like that. As of late, I usually just read a lot. There's a book club, right, Shi-chan? Right, but it seems like they have all the members they could possibly have right now. Sorry, Hee-chan, it's a really popular club. Y'all know what happens in book clubs. So, okay, but more to the point, Hee-chan. Does this mean you don't have anything already in mind? Not really. Good, great, that's great, Hee-chan. Really great. Ha ha, wahaha. Why is it so great? No reason. Well, Hee-chan, other than the clubs and upcoming festival, there is one other thing. Student council. I see. I didn't know this school had student council. That was a very melodramatic setup, though, just to tell me that. I'm pretty sure the two of them know this, because Shizune looks a little embarrassed about it. Misha's laughing. Shizune quickly retakes control of the discussion in a manner of speaking. After all, it's still Misha who has to voice whatever she says. Ha ha ha. Right, Hee-chan. Maybe you should join the student council. They could use more people. Yes, definitely. You should definitely join. Why? Well, for one, we could hang out every day, Hee-chan. Shi-chan and I are both in student council. Actually, Shi-chan is the president. So I get the suspicion that Shizune and Misha might not actually be the most unbiased people to talk about this with. Welcome back, Tuna. How was your adventure? As if reading my mind, Shizune quickly adjusts her glasses and signs something to Misha. Ha ha ha, of course. We're not trying to get you to join just because we would obviously benefit from you joining the student council, therefore have an incentive to try and get you to. So you're admitting that. Haha, no, we admit nothing. I mean, I love her. I mean, Hee-chan, of course it would be nice if you join it. We appreciate it, but even without all that, joining the student council shows a healthy interest in the workings of one's school. I took 2 steps and picked something up. It was a long adventure. You did so good, Tuna. I am proud of you. You picked that thing up, Tuna. Yep, it's true. Hee-chan. Besides, don't you want to spend time with us after school, Hee-chan? I can't tell if she's being genuine or if this is just really good acting. Both of them seem to be trying pretty hard to look their cutest, although they are already pretty cute to begin with. I agree. She's gorgeous. Well. So it's settled then. Welcome to student council, Hee-chan. What? No! Aw, see, Hee-chan? Of course it wouldn't go so easily. Yep, that's right, though. It would be boring if it went that smoothly. Oh well, Shi-chan owns me candy now. You were betting on it? Hey, my life's not a game here. Shizune seems very intrigued by this when Misha signs it to her. The aggressive glint returns to her eyes. Wahaha, that's interesting, Hee-chan. Let's play a game. That's not what I said. How about rich man, poor man, Hee-chan? If you lose, you have to join the student council. No, absolutely not. Aw, why not? Well, because you two both have the same incentive and therefore the same goal, which is to get me to join the student council, right? Yep. Yeah, that isn't my goal, but what this means is that both of you can team up and I'll be a clear disadvantage, so I'll have to decline. Hee-chan, I'm very offended. Are you trying to say you don't trust us and we would do something so disingenuous? That makes me sad. Sorry. It's hard to tell where Shizune's influence ends and Misha's thoughts begin. In order to atone for hurting a young girl's feelings, you should definitely join the student council. No! How about a game of paper football instead of rich man, poor man? Paper football? Yeah, it's a game they play in America. You make a paper triangle and then you try to... Oh, I know what that is! I don't know what rich man, poor man is, though. Isn't it cool? It's an open form of competition between 2 people, Hee-chan. And it's also played by elementary and middle school children, Shi-chan. Wahaha! That means it's a game that really separates the boys from the men. More like the boys from the slightly older boys. Anyway, I'm not going to play that either. Just the fact that you know about it means you're probably surprisingly good at it. Ha ha ha! Yeah, that's true. How'd you know, Hee-chan? Shizune frowns at Misha, telling me that she probably wasn't supposed to admit that she's so readily. I wouldn't say that I'm happy with their attempts to get me into the student council, but I'm a little curious about what the student council does here. I've never been on one before, or even known anyone who was a member, so it interests me. I also kind of like Shizune and Misha, so maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Okay, Hee-chan, what about Risk? The game of world domination. I don't know what that is. It's really fun, Hee-chan. You fight for control of the world with armies and everything. Sounds like Shizune would be good at it. If you want to play, we can after school. Ah, really, Shi-chan? We can play for fun, Hee-chan. Shi-chan hasn't played in a long time, so if you want to, there are no strings attached. Well, okay. Okay, perfect. We'll see you after school in the student council room then, Hee-chan. Wait, why there? Because that's where we keep the game. Wahaha! I grimace to tell him how much I do not like this, but it's more for show than anything. So, in the end, I agree, but only after getting Shizune to acknowledge that I didn't mean anything concrete, just by deciding to take a look around and play a game with her. Lunch ends and we go back to class. During afternoon classes, the long-haired girl comes back and sits down in her seat without a word. Again, no one seems to notice, or if they do, no one says anything. I want to ask Misha about it, but I don't want to be nosy. Even if he will be nosy, and it gives me the option to ask, he's just going to be like, internally, no, we can't do that. After school, Shizune and Misha quickly find me by the first floor lobby and latch onto me, covering each flank in case I might try to escape. I feel a little offended, but I've been considering it. Nevertheless, I'm a bit disturbed that enough people have made a break for it in the past that they're on their guard. What's with the escort? This doesn't make me feel very comfortable. In fact, it makes me feel like a dangerous prisoner being transported to his cell. That's right, we're just gonna play a game of Risk, remember? I don't know, Misha, this all seems a little sinister to me. I start thinking that when we sit down to play the game, they'll tie me up and torture me until I agree to join the student council. Well, that's highly unlikely, but still, for some reason it seems like it would be so plausible. Getting to the student council room is as simple as turning 2 corners from where we started. What? That's it? This makes you guys being so on top of me seem a little silly. That's not true, Hee-chan. Shi-chan says that when their life is threatened, people have shown the capability to pull off superhuman bursts of speed. Life is threatened? Her expression unchanging, Misha signs something amusingly to Shizune, who makes a baffling face, puts her hand behind her back, looking pleased with herself. Misha feigns deafness and hums cheerily. Stop that, I know you heard me. You have no excuse, unlike Shizune. Shizune opens up the door to the student council room. It's very plain, sparsely decorated room, although it's quite large, even a little larger than a classroom. There's a big table in the center surrounded by chairs. Oh my god, sorry. Oh, excuse me. Okay, excuse me. And there's a few regular desks and chairs stacked to one side as well. Extras, perhaps? Aside from the tables and chairs, the room doesn't have much to offer. Just a couple of filing cabinets and bookshelves stacked with old school records and documents. Not much else, in fact, nothing else. This is a pretty bleak room. They could at least put a potted plant in here or something, but the most noticeable thing is this doesn't have other people. Are we early? No. What do you mean, no? Does that mean nobody else is coming today? Yeah, that's right. Before I manage to ask why that's the case, Shizune claps her hands together very energetically. Hee-chan, let's play Risk. Come on, you promised, didn't you? You have to. Ha ha ha. Okay. Do you know the rules? We can explain to you while we set everything up. While Misha's talking, Shizune takes out what looks like a board game from behind one of the filing cabinets and throws it on the table. Actually, this looks kind of interesting. After Misha spends a little too long for her liking running through the basics, with a somewhat vague and confusing tutorial, Shizune cuts in and declares the game has started with a decisive motion, slicing her arm through the air. Shizune's aggressiveness is rubbing off onto me. I start feeling more competitive than I intended to be when I agreed to this. Halfway into the game, while I try to ponder how to defend against Shizune's assault from 2 fronts, she breaks my concentration by drumming her fingers on the table to get my attention. Shi-chan wants you to know that you are taking too long to make a move. Shi-chan also says that she will let you keep Australia if you agree to join the student council. I thought this was a game with no strings attached. Just the fact that she would dangle that over my head as a means that she knows I care about the outcome of this game. And anyways, no. Shi-chan admires your fighting spirit and would be a benevolent dictator who will spare your people if you agree to join the student council. Her hair is cute like Wendy's. I mean, her hair is cute. Like Wendy's weave. Two girl being the only ones in their club trying to get new members. Where have I seen this before? I know. And pink hair. I know, it's getting a little sus. Ha ha ha. You're so competitive, Shizune. She seems to take this as a compliment. I would expect the student council president to be a little more we don't know that word. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was perfect timing. She doesn't seem to know what the word means or how it's signed. So she pulls out a paper. Yep. Misha presses her index fingers against her temple as she's trying to physically imprint the word into her memory. That timing. That timing was hilarious. Suddenly, Shizune bursts into a flurry of gestures. Misha looks daunted by the pace of her heated signing. Wait, please slow down, Shi-chan. Shi-chan says you're going to lose. Tell her I will crush her empire with my rebellion. Okay. Those eyes of hers shine with childlike mischief. She says you have no... She says you have no chance to keep... If you keep playing like this, no, you won't. Alright, guys. So if we're playing League here, we want to play a little defensively. Or if we're playing Overwatch, we are pushing. We're full sending. More often than not, we're pushing. She is either really mocking me or trying to trick me. I have nothing to lose, so I might as well try something different. Maybe if I spread out my forces and try to control... Aww, rip. No Whirlipede. Maybe I spread out my forces and try to control more territories. I can recoup the advantage. Shizune seems to focus on conquering whole nations, so maybe I can sacrifice my hold on continents to gain more small countries. It's worth a shot. A few turns later, I end up losing the game anyway. Well... Misha's the type to use a dictionary when playing visual novels. In case of hard words. I am Misha, okay? Misha is me. Where's the dictionary? Shizune adjusts her glasses victoriously and allows herself to tenderly pump a fist in the air in celebration. I win, yay! There's no need to translate that, it was pretty clear. Wahaha, don't look so sad, Hee-chan. You were really giving it your best, that's what I thought. Sometimes your best just isn't good enough, though. If anyone knows that, it's me. You did very well for someone who just learned how to play today. Psst, obligatory question. Purple, I'm not sure you'll like the answer to this one. Let me get ready for the question to pop. We got our knees out today. Doggone knee shower. The knees are out. Sometimes I am a little chilly though. I am a tad bit chilly, so I honestly should have. But I was really, really warm earlier when I was getting dressed after I got out of the shower, so I was like, shorts are perfect. Hi, Alex. Is it hot in the room? It was hot in the room. It's not hot anymore. Yeah. It's a bit chilled. Like, it's comfortable. It's so here's comfy, here's hot, here's cold. This is comfy. It's like slightly right here. So it's not, I wouldn't say it's cold, but it's just slightly colder than it being... What is this game? Looks naughty. Hi, Spice. Almost. It could be. It could be. It is a visual novel, but we turned off the boobies. There are no boobies. You can't see any boobies today, Spice. But it is called Katawa Shoujo. Shoujo. Welcome back, Cloud. How is the lake? Hee-chan, you attacked Iceland and North America at the same time. That's a very daring move. Shi-chan is impressed. Time to head out. Ah! I'm sorry. The wake was too strong to go. Ooh, good call, good call. You do not want to mess with the water. That isn't enough, though. Just potential isn't enough. There's no point to potential if you don't take the first step, and there's no point to that if you don't keep going. I want to see more. You're right, Shi-chan, but that's so demanding. Shizune leans forward, suddenly looking a lot less playful, more like the serious person I expected her to be from the start. There's another puzzle? Oh my god. Good luck, Tuna. Good luck. Hee-chan, would you like to join the student council? She doesn't waste any time, does she? It's only my second day of school, so I was hesitant to committing to something so early. I keep misreading the name as Hiccup-chan. You know what? He's Hiccup-chan now. I haven't even looked at any other clubs yet, but spending time with Shizune and Misha doesn't seem like something I would hate. I still need to think more about it before I decide for sure. Maybe. I'll get back to you on it. Okay, Hichan. Okay, Hiccup. But I hope you're not just saying that so we don't feel bad. No, really. Really? Hichan, if you're gonna say that, you're saying that it's definitely the truth, then maybe, and there can't be any mistaking it. I know. I guess I should have my revenge for losing at the very least. Shizune smiles at that in a mischievous way that feels like twisting the knife in the wound of my loss. Oh my god! The face is happening, Stragonia! The face is happening! I don't like it! I'm scared! I take a glance at the clock on the wall and realize I've spent far longer playing Risk than I expected. Sorry, I think I have to go. I wanted to go to the library. It's not closed yet, is it? Shizune scratches her head and gestures at Misha. How hard can it be to determine whether the library is open? There's a clock right on the wall. It should be, unless the librarian is absent. I think you're right, Shi-chan. We think the library is open. It's on the second floor. Can't miss it. Do you want us to show you where it is? No thanks. It's okay. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye! Oh, God. One flight of stairs up, and I run into problems. Second floor hallway is a carbon copy of the third one. Wide, of course, plain, like only hallways can be. The problem is that the library's whereabouts are not as easily determined as one would think. The classrooms are marked with signs stating which class they belong to, but there's a plethora of other unmarked rooms. And is the library one of them, or is it just somewhere down the hallway? I bet on the latter and chose the direction at random. As I turn around the corner, an unmarked door draws my attention because it's not closed. It's not open either, just barely ajar, so that I can see it's open and nothing else. It would make sense for the library door to be invitingly open, and while this one is not quite that, it's good enough. At the very least, it means that someone's inside I can ask for directions no matter how embarrassing that is. I gingerly push on the center of the door with my fingertips, every muscle in my arm ready to pull back at a moment's notice. The feeling of being an outsider to this school can't be shaken from my mind, so much that I instinctively fear doing something wrong by entering. I did not like that. I did not like the sound of that. Oh, that freaks me out. The door slowly creaks as if groaning from a deep sleep. Would you say that you gently opened the door? Oh, God. Yeah? Yeah, I think we gently opened the door, Strig. Something's gonna happen. I'm scared. Leaning over, poking my head ever further inside to gauge sight of the room as fast as possible, the meek hello over my lips quickly snatched away. I see you. I didn't like that. I didn't like that, Purple. I didn't like that. Also, I like her. This not as I was expecting. Open the door, taking the sight of a solitary figure taking stage. Me standing at the door, staring at the beautiful girl, evidently having taken her chameleon. It's just a sweet girl. Evidently having taken her time to assess, the pretty girl puts her down her teacup, opens her eyes, but doesn't look at me. Hello, may I help you? Staring directly in front of her, the movement of her lips seems to break the silence rather than the words. However, it's a soft, measured voice that reminds me that she's being separate from the room. She's a being separate from the room itself. Not only is she likely the tallest girl I've ever laid eyes on, but even among the foreigners I met, she's strikingly distinct. Hi, sorry for intruding, I was just kind of lost. She takes a moment to formulate a response before speaking. Every action she takes is as if it's carefully choreographed beforehand. It's okay, I know they can be scary. Exactly, see, there we go. Care to take a seat? Unexpected, considering that I'm intruding upon her. Thanks. I slowly step towards another seat. Close enough, welcome back. Welcome back, Gene, Genshin Impact. I slowly step towards another seat opposite her, the girl resting the teacup and saucer on the wooden table in between. The way she doesn't track movements with her head is telling that, and the slight cloudiness to her eyes means she must be partially blind like Kenji. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Come to think of it, her voice doesn't have any detectable accent either. I guess she must be half Japanese. As I take my seat, her composure takes me slightly off guard. Her air of lax confidence makes the silence entirely comfortable. Have to make it more immersive. No, that was really good timing. That was really, really good timing, Purple. The calming atmosphere is so very different from the student council office. I take it you're a new student to Yamaku? Yeah, just transferred yesterday. I get the distinct feeling my speech patterns don't match the formality of hers, accentuated by her strained bow of greeting. One which I hasten to match before realizing the futility of the action. Pro-troll over. Hi, Joda! We are playing... Oh my god, I just said this name so many times. Katawa Shouju. It is a visual novel. I'm Lily Sato. Pleased to meet you. Hi, Lily. Hisao Nakai. She gives a nod before gesturing roughly in the direction of her teacup. Would you care for a drink? Sure. As much as it pains me, I can't step with her formality in the proceedings. She gives a kind nod, taking the request in stride. Finally, a name you can pronounce. Yeah, right? I'm sorry, I'm butchering all of them, but I know how to say Lily. A brush here, brush there, her left hand often lightly touching the side of whichever container she's pouring into. It seems to be a process she's followed dozens of times before. As I lean sideways to see around her back, she seems to use her long, dainty finger to measure the right amount of water in the cup. It's one thing to see the different disabilities the students in my class have, but it's quite another to see how everyone seems to adapt. Is it a scary visual novel? No, you know what? And I keep thinking it's gonna be a scary one, Joda, but it's not. Strig has reassured me time and time again that it is not scary or spooky, no matter how much I think it's gonna be. It is wholesome and lovely, he says. I pinned the YouTube stream for a bit to thank you, Josh. It's one thing to see different disabilities the students in my class have, but it's quite another to see how everyone seems to adapt. I'll make it scary. You really were. Hi, Rin. Thank you for the lurk. You never see it coming. Hello, Hype Time with Doki Doki Literature Club. Thank you. I'll make it scary, please. I like the hyper realism mixed with animated characters, right? Yeah. Visual novels are fun. While I feel slightly guilty about her doing the work, she seemed pleased to following the correct process of the offer of preparing the drink. So, her soft voice brings me on my silent observance. Which room were you looking for? It's not often this classroom is visited after school. The school library. Shizune and me. Some classmates told me it was on this floor. She finishes pouring water into the teacups as she nods, a small metallic tapping coming from the teacup indicating it's being stirred. I'm aware of Miss Hakamichi, as are most students. To be with them means you're in class 3-3, you know? That's right, in the science room with Muto. Yeah, definitely I'm saying Muto right. I feel so confident about that. I could be wrong. I could still be saying it wrong, but... Got YouTube on my tablet, Twitch on my phone, peak multitasking, giving us all of the support. Thank you, Josh. Love you, Josh. She gives a small giggle before setting down the teaspoon, slowly walking towards the table, teacup and saucer in hand. He's quite a character. I imagine you'll come to like him, most do. As she sets down the tea, I gently take it and have a sip. I'm really more of a coffee person, but that seems like a rather bad moment to bring it up. Nonetheless, the smell's quite nice. I hardly think it'd be hard to choke down. Thanks, Sato. It tastes really nice. She smiles and quickly waves her hand in front of her face. Lily, please. There's no reason to be too formal. She says this in spite of her exceedingly well-bred speech. Oh well, I guess I should try and ask her about herself, as if it really does seem as if she's catering to me. So, which class are you from? I imagine it's one of the third-year classes. Correct, I'm in class 3-2, which is on the third floor, same as yours. It's taught by Miyagi, and it's specifically for both blind and partially blind students. I see. Sorry. I feel like slapping myself for the foot. Lily's cute. I like her. I'm glad she's a good choice. I want to meet Emmy so bad. I can't wait to meet Emmy. There's no need to change your speech on my account. Sure, sorry. Guess I'm showing my newness here. An environment like this would be a big change, so I can't fault you for it. While the same can be said for everyone, many have come to terms with their conditions. She's no Hanako, but she's good. Of course. A category which would include her, it seems. All too ready to jump ship from this particular topic. I seg into another. Segue. Do you come here to drink tea often? It's a nice place. Thinking on it, this might be her version of the place behind my school that I like to have lunch at. I come here fairly often during lunchtimes. My duties as class representative don't leave enough time for an official club, so a friend and I use this room for having tea. Class representative, huh? Compared to Shizune, her mannerisms seem almost completely opposite. While Shizune's blunt and fiercely driven, Lily seems relaxed and calm, almost aloof. What did I say? Cause yeah, faux pas. What did I say? I mean, I have both platforms and mod them as well. Yeah, you're very good, Josh. We love Josh. We stan Josh. How did I pronounce it? Did I say it? I have said so many words, Joda. I have said so many words today. That I'm not even confident I'm saying words anymore. What kind of clubs are there to join? The more popular ones are track and field, which use the field near the school during lunch times. The baseball club and the book club in a room near the library. There's also numerous small ones, though, such as arts and music clubs. At a time when I just want to get on my feet, rushing in a club right away seems slightly unappealing. I wonder if the school shares the same rule as my old one. Is it compulsory to join a club? It isn't, though it's encouraged. Ah, good. That's a relief. I've really let down my guard around this girl to let such a thing slip out. Time to do uwu spam. I'm ready. I'm ready to uwu spam, Josh. Pre-uwu. Faux pas? I don't even remember. It's definitely faux pas. How you typed it out. I've said so many words, like my mouth is like, I've gone through so much water. Beautiful uwu spam. You're welcome, Josh. Please enjoy. So yeah, you definitely spelled it right. Bree has a Twitch channel. This is where you can interact with the most. Yes, true. Thank you, Josh. Thank you. You are doing an amazing job promoting. Not wanting my tea to get cold, I finally start drinking it as Lily does the same. As I look over... Nope, that was Purple. Purple did your uwu spam for you, Josh. I noticed light coming in the room has a distinctly orange tint. Even here, time doesn't stand still. Time has gone quickly. Sorry? Right? She's blind. Of course she can't see the sun setting. It just looks like the sun's starting to set. It seems to come as a surprise for her. I guess she must have lost track of the time. Sorry, Hisao. I didn't mean to keep you from the library for so long. I quickly moved to allay her concern. Oh no, it's okay. The library's still open, isn't it? Yeah, right? These big words today. She pauses, takes a moment to think on it. It's probably something I should have asked Shizune when I had the chance, but Lily seems to know, likely to know in any case. True. It's open until 6:30 during weekdays. A quick glance at my watch reserves. I have well enough time to get there. I might get going in that case. It's been nice talking with you, Lily. She smiles and gives a deep nod. Her hands still folded neatly on the table in front of her. No way, Josh! What the heck? What is going on YouTube? Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for 100 subs. I couldn't possibly ask for more help. I should be able to find it all right. Well, unless my navigation skills fail me. Which they seem to have a habit of doing. The dictionary? No, really. We might have to pop the dictionary out at this point, guys. We really might. I was going to talk to the librarian there in any case. I could introduce you. This gets better and better. It's pretty hard to deny her offer. If you're sure, then that'd be great. Thanks. Thank you so much, Josh, for promoting so much today. You are an amazing mod. You know what, String? That's a good question. Why is there so much reading in my visual novel, huh? It's getting a little weird. Thank you, Rin. Thank you. Compared to the cane the boy in my class had, Lily's looks much thinner and longer. That's true, yeah. Together we leave the peace room together, empty the hallway to the library. Side by side, my pace carefully slowed to match hers. We walk slowly through the hallway. It doesn't take long to arrive to the door of a warm-looking room, apparently situated in the center of the floor rather than either wing. That makes so much sense. Ladies first. She gives an appreciative smile at the gesture, taking the lead as we file in. Imagine it becomes a surprise horror game. Like, that's it. Just like Doki Doki Literature. That's exactly what I've been thinking this whole day, Joda. The whole day. I might unironically do a 12-hour stream on Saturday. Like, not even planned, not on purpose, just because we have Sussy Saturday, we have Baldur's Gate, and then I have another collab in between that we might do it. It'll be awful and I'll hate myself, but we might do it. It easily dwarfs my old school libraries with its distinct 12 hours. 12 hours of uwu spam, Josh? Is that what you want? There don't seem to be a lot of students here. Considering the time, it isn't a big surprise. Everyone's probably in the school grounds or the dorms. Yuko, are you here? She says she says it to thin air since the librarian doesn't be present, and of course Lily can't see this. What's unexpected is it draws a reaction. Oh. Something from under the counter thuds against it, followed by a quiet wail. Aww. The origin. Apparently the librarian quickly crawls out and bounces up to extreme rigid attention. Hi Lily, how can I help you? Her voice is strained in a failing attempt to sound casual, and she's rubbing the back of her head. Good afternoon. What happened just now? I heard a strange sound. It's nothing, I just hit my head. See, I dropped an eraser under my desk, and while I was looking for it, a pencil dropped, and when I was looking for both of them, you came in and surprised me. I'm It's okay. I'm sorry for making you worry. This is nothing. I've had worse happen to me. She's quick to reverse Lily's apologies, almost frantically trying to push aside the possibility that she could be in any way inconvenienced by bashing her head on the counter. Yes, worse things have happened. Hee hee hee. The girl fidgets with her fingers as Lily doesn't seem to drop her concerned expression, and then she shuffles some papers around to the counter for no reason. A little shorter than Lily, replete with glasses, freckles, and a very troubled look. She seems to fit a library perfectly. She does look pretty library-y. Aw, Lily, did you get my message? Message, Oh, the 2 imported books that arrived? Right. They finally came. I can't believe it took so long, but... Amidst her celebrations, partially for managing to change the topic, I'm sure. Whew! My god, I'm running out of breath talking so much. Notices me from the corner of her eye and freezes on the spot when she does it. Why am I yawning? Whew, excuse me, guys. Sorry. I'm sorry for not noticing you before. Did you need to check out a book or return one? I'm sorry. The way she can so quickly shift between moods is a little unsettling. He's with me, Yuko. This is Hisao, a new student. Hisao, this is Yuko, the school librarian. I'm falling apart. We're having a rough go right now. I don't know what's going on. I thought the librarian had muscular forearms. I could see that. And that's funny. Pleased to meet you. Hisao, right, Hisao. Pleased to meet you too, Hisao. For a second, she visibly attempts to engrave the name on her mind so she won't forget. Yuko often arranges to import foreign books in Braille for me. Aww. Would you like to tell Hisao a little something about the library? Lily's innocent suggestion is met with an expression of abject horror or terror. Please, Lily, I can't. I don't know what he could be interested in. This is too much responsibility. This is me. How is it any responsibility at all? I don't get. But her objection is so sincere, I don't doubt for a second that she would rather disembowel herself on the spot than tell me where the light novels are. Honestly, I might be Yuko. Never heard you talk this much. I know. Welcome to the library, brother. What if I already did? You're the best, Rin. You're the best. Oh my god. I know. I feel like I talk a good amount in my streams, but this is a lot of talking. I'm gonna take a good, I'm gonna have 3 hours of a break before my next stream later. So there's a lot of books in Braille here. I attempt to save the day by asking the first thing that pops into my head. It seems to work, at least partially, as Yuko seems to not exactly relax, but at least looks slightly less tense. Well, I think about a third or a fourth of Yamaku's library is either in Braille or audio. Yuko's pretty relatable. She really is. I, too, would rather disembowel myself, than explain things. Granted, everyone in this game is for me for obvious reasons. Makes sense, given all the blind students that be here. If it's only that, how come this library is so big in the first place? Well, we get a lot of new books regularly because the library is adequately endowed. That's probably why. They spend more on new books than my salary, and then I have to organize and shelve all of them. It's so troublesome, and they weigh so much. I wish I could quit this job. I won't be able to make second stream today as it is 2 a.m. That is true. That's okay, Josh. That's okay. You are never required to make the streams. A very awkward silence follows the revelation of too much information. I'll go check out the aisles then if you don't mind. For someone who might not know what that means, it could give off a different meaning entirely. About the library being endowed, is that what you mean? It's probably best for all of us if she doesn't keep talking to me. I do, because you know what? The meanies come out on YouTube at night. So I do. I've had to kick, I think, 2 or 3 people and block them in the last, like, week on YouTube. Very well. Meanwhile, Yuko, I would have those books if it's alright with you. My first impression was right. The library is surprisingly big. Ambling down, it's... Oh, the bowels. Yes. Yes, true. It's probably best if he doesn't keep talking to me with every girl ever. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, Joda. But you know what? It's okay. We all understand here, right? Right? Purple's not here. He would make a joke. Ambling down the narrow aisles, I studied the spines of the books in random order, occasionally sliding one out to read the blurb, taking with me if it looks good. Bree, have you made a YouTube moderator role? We have not. We have not. As I figure, we just kind of like the Discord mods, because we have some people that are Discord mods that aren't stream mods, and some people who are, so we kind of just lump everything together just as mod. So, in a few moments, I have a respectable stack of books. I guess I'll never be stuck for a choice in here. The normality of the life. You know who? I should probably make Gamer a YouTube mod, since he's usually on YouTube, because he's usually at work during my YouTube streams, and he's usually hanging out in them. So I might as well make him a mod. The normality of the library sinks in. Sure, there are large print and braille books scattered throughout, but it is what it is. A library. It's as if the calm mood from the room I had tea with Lily in snuck with us in here, unless it was here to begin with. Something about that puts me at ease, just like before. I reach the end of the aisle and find a collection of desks set up for a study or personal reading. Going a little further, though, I discovered a nice quiet corner at the back. While the rest of the library has the odd student sitting at a desk either reading or stealthily sleeping, the back is pretty much deserted. The word can be so funny if someone had a grammar mistake. Don't forget to clean your bowels after eating clam chowder. Oh my god. Clam chowder is delicious, by the way. As I glance around, I see someone who I recognize sitting on one of the several bean bags. It's the dark-haired girl from my class. You were ready for that one, Strig. You were ready. The one who snuck out of the classroom earlier. She's reading a book, keeping it close to her face, which makes her look like she's really into it. From the way she was acting today, I had her pegged as more of a delinquent than a bookworm. I didn't think. I can't have it anymore. I'm sorry, Purple. I would never have thought of her as a delinquent. I figured she was like feeling sick or something. Said, oh, we are far ways away from that, Josh. We are far ways away from that. But good to know, because I didn't know, because I don't have access to any of that yet. But good to know that you can change it to whatever you want. Intrigue floats slowly but surely towards the surface, and before I know it, I'm walking towards the mysterious long-haired girl. She's a Two-Face? I guess there's no harm in introducing myself as I would with anyone else. She's a classmate, after all. Walking over to another beanbag, I take a seat and lay my books beside it. The girl starts looking scaredly up at me from underneath her fringe. This is the first time I've seen her this close. Underneath her long, dense bangs, I can see that a part of her face, at least a third, if not half, is pretty badly scarred. My eyes are immediately drawn to the scars, subconsciously peeking past her hair until they meet her own eyes. For a second, I'm shocked, and I divert my eyes to the book in her hands before I realize that looking away probably only makes it worse. Like in Seinfeld. It takes too many seconds to collect myself. Okay. I'm gonna should I apologize for startling her? Or just say hi? I'm gonna apologize for startling. My dog is being hilarious. Acts one way, then shows her true colors. The real mastermind behind this novella, I'm calling it. Oh, possible. My dog. What's your dog doing, Josh? It's okay. Purple-haired girl. Yeah, the girl certainly doesn't look like it's okay, but I let it slide. So, do you mind if I sit here? She seems to be very uncertain whether it's okay for me or not to sit, but finally she nods, just a little. Okay. I take the seat next to her and she hides herself behind her book. Life of Pi. I've seen that movie! So, sorry again for starting you. I'm Hisao. She looks up from her book, stalling a little before replying. I know. We are in the same class. Her speech is stilted and so quiet that it's barely audible even in the still library. Somehow, I think that my delinquent impression of her was wrong. I don't know. Joda could be right. She could be an evil mastermind. Haha, Hanako. I'm Hanako. I resist the urge to say that's a nice name just to have something to say, but really it's the only thing I can think of. I feel like an idiot. Everyone here must be used to being different to each other, and here I am being all bothered and fussed about that kind of thing. Don't let me interrupt your reading. I'll just check these books if you don't mind. She nods a little and sighs a little sigh of relief. So I try to read the cover and the introductions of the books I picked up, and she buries herself in her face. Uncomfortable silence consumes us. My eyes still wander to her direction. I sneak peeks at her flowing hair and the scars it's hiding. After a while, I realize that she's doing the same thing, only pretending to be immersed in life of Pi. Her gaze is not inquisitive at all, though. It darts around like a scared rabbit. Aww. When our gazes finally meet, the chain reaction is unstoppable. Oh, God. Jump scare. Okay. She stands up forcefully from the beanbag and takes a deep breath. I've got to go do something! Without warning, Hanako takes off and runs towards the computer. Her hair like takeoff catches me so off guard that I don't manage to go after her until she has a good head start. Why are we chasing her? Leave her alone! Time I reach the counter, she's nowhere to be. Why would you chase her? Why would that be the next thing? Why would that be the next thing that you do? You shouldn't... What? What? Leave her alone if she's running away from you. Hey, get back here! No, Strig! No, Strig! Let the girl run away! Leave her alone. Let her run. If she's running, let her run. We'll see her later. I think we can stream this for YouTube and Nightbot for Twitch. Stop that girl! Lock the doors! I'll have to look into YouTube more. Because... Someone help this girl! Get her out of here! But yeah, I have to spend more time playing with YouTube because I don't have anything. YouTube, you guys, I love you guys over on YouTube, but I'm sorry, your stream is very boring. Not much is going on over there. OMG, what happened, Josh? What happened? Knowing that I won't be able to catch Hanako myself. She made eye contact. Everyone knows that's me. He's got a battle. Pokemon rules, obviously. Yeah, who let her get away? Who let her get away? Did you notice a girl run past here? Maybe. What did she look like? Long, dark hair, kind of shy. She had some scars on her face. You could sign into the bot with a YouTube account. Ah, wow. Thanks, Josh. All right, we'll play with the YouTube soon. That's her. I saw her reading and tried to talk to her, but I think I scared her off. Oh dear. Yuko, would you excuse me? I had better try and find her. Sure. I'll just hold on to these until you come back. What's going on? I'm sorry. I'll explain to you some other time. Right. I'll see you later then. Oh, you were reacting to Strig? Yeah, Strig. God dang, Strig. Lily hastily grabs her cane and hers at the library, leaving me alone with Yuko. I don't think I'll ever get the hang of this place. Did I do something wrong? What did you do? Nothing. I was just looking for books, and she got this fit and ran off. The most offending thing I can think, I might have looked in her general direction a few times. Well, she's a very timid girl. Lily saw her run away. Lily saw it happen. Lily saw it happen. Whew. Be very careful around her. She can be very jumpy. I think she's not accustomed to talking with other people. Isn't that a bit strange? I wonder if it's just how she is, I think. Yuko doesn't sound that convincing. Then again, maybe this is just the norm around here. Everyone has their own problems, or else they wouldn't be here. But how should I deal with these people? Forcing myself to act overly casually only makes me feel phony. Like I was supposed to be ignoring the elephant in the room. Yuko fidgets like she wants to say something. Why is he dumping this on the librarian? I think it's only an elephant if you feel that way. I guess she doesn't have a good sense of self-restraint. It makes me smile and she blushes heavily. What? Did that sound stupid? No. It sounded really wise. I guess you're right. It's more about me than anyone else. Neither of us have anything to add, so Yuko fills... Oh, okay. The librarian dumped first. I just thought that was crazy. Why is the MC in the school again? Oh, okay, so the MC basically had the very beginning scene, the MC was confessing to a girl. There's a letter. It was lovely. It was this nice snowy scene and everything. And then he had a heart attack because it seemed the girl was also interested. And so yeah, so he had a heart attack, and so he has arrhythmia. So now here we are. Problem is with me, I'm not confident in putting people in timeout yet. If it needs to be done. If you think it needs to be done, Josh, it probably needs to be done. Librarians always wearing those stereotypes. Not all librarians are like that. That's true. That's true. I haven't seen a real life librarian in a while though. Neither of us have anything to add, so Yuko fills the silence by shuffling some papers around. People who have papers on their desk really like doing that. Did you find any books? I should be closing soon. I mean, this library should be closing, but if I have to do it, I hope it's not too inconvenient for you. Yeah, it was, I didn't really know what was happening either, because I thought that a tree fell on the girl, because at first, I didn't know whose name was whose yet, so I was like, the girl just died? I was like, is this a scary game? But he had a heart attack. Yeah. I'll go get them. I fetched my stack of books from beside the beanbags where Hanako and I were sitting and returned to the counter. Wow, you read a lot, don't you? I surprised myself with that too, honestly, at least when I really think about it. I had a lot of free time earlier this year, so I just kind of started reading books to fill that time. I couldn't do much else. Yuko's really out here just apologizing for existing. Honestly, don't we all? Don't we all? She doesn't say anything else and just checks out my books for me. I guess this is what they call tact. Holding the library books with one arm, I trawl my pocket for the key to the door. A sudden sound from behind me startles me, making me nearly drop the books I'm carrying, or the key that I almost managed to get into the lock. Who is it? I turn around to see who's talking to me. It's Kenji. He seems to be... What? In a friendly mood, although the light glinting off his glasses in the dark gives him a sinister look. It's just me. This makes him pause and lick his lips nervously. Who is me? I don't know anyone called me. This is just like in Among Us. Where is my thingy? Go ahead, you could just block that one, Josh. I don't know anyone called me. Are you some new guy again? His voice is suddenly strained and quick. Yes, but we met before, yesterday. I don't think so. I would remember someone who I met only yesterday. When was that? What day is it today? I tried to ignore him. Is he joking or what? True. That looks like my old profile pic. The Kenji guy is 100%, I don't know, he has that look. You think so? We were just talking about, well, okay, he's like a whole different person today. Yesterday, he was like a whole different guy. He was a pretty cool guy yesterday. You live across the hall. You're Kenji. Kenji jumps back. His eyes... Oh! How do you know my name? This can only mean one of two things. Either we've met or you're telling the truth and I just can't remember it, or you are a spy. He pauses. A psychic spy. His eyes dart around me, trying to peek into my room, although it's hard to believe he can see anything through those thick glasses. His mood swung from friendly to manic in less than a minute. I'm not psychic. How do I know that? I'm not a mind reader. Kenji points a finger in my face, damningly. Oh my god, unlike you! Stop that, man. We met yesterday. What's wrong with you? I live in this room. Lies. If you think you can pass as Hisao because I'm legally blind, you are sorely mistaken. You don't even look like him. I mean, the resemblance is real slim. Maybe at a distance, but who do you think you're kidding? I want to grab him by the shoulders and shake him. Exasperated, I rub my eyes and let out a heavy sigh. Stay there. Kenji comes closer. One careful step at a time, and I stay still, lest he assault me physically, although I doubt he could do much damage even if he did. Oh wait, I see it now. Damn, it really is you. Sighing again, and then once again for good measure, I step backwards, just in case. Thank you for the hydrate, Josh. What's up, man? You don't look too good, I think. Something wrong? I don't know. Just had something stupid happen to me. A few stupid things, actually, even if you discount this one. Kenji, want to see my manifesto? Dude is legitimately creeping me out. Yeah, I don't know about Kenji, guys. I thought he was pretty cool the first time. I was like, oh, he's a cool guy. She was cute. She was cute. She was cute. Can't get a proper touch on other people. I have no idea if it's because of me or them. I don't know why I'm telling this to Kenji. It's not like we've had any contact either. That's rough, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry about calling you a psychic spy and all, but you can never be too careful. It's the hard reality we live in. I'm slowly starting to think that Kenji isn't necessarily living in the same reality as the rest of us. You see, this is how it is. The world, there's no justice. You see, even when I lose, I win. Because I don't lose the lesson. I kinda like this guy, though. He's kind of funny. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? It doesn't matter. He dismisses it flatly with a wave of his hand. So what happened? Why the long face? Do you have a long face? You're doing great, Josh. You're doing great. It's nothing. Just scared some girl off accidentally. Literally, too. She actually ran away from me. Oh, wait. It's wrong. It's the wrong voice. It's the wrong voice. It's my fault, really, I think. I'm just not really used to all this yet. A girl? Cute one? Cute? That's a hard question. She had a nice body and really beautiful hair, but the face. I guess it could go either way. You want me to say she was cute. You want me to say she was cute. She was cute. Yeah. Cute. She was cute. She was cute. No, Strig's okay. Strig's okay. This is Strig's game. We are playing this for Strig. No, Strig, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Please, you can use your caps. You're okay. You're okay, Strig. Dark secrets. Dark secrets. Extremely dark. Like a black hole. Wait, who said this? Who said dark secrets? What? Somebody said this. Who said this? Ah, I can't scroll up in chat. Somebody said this. Have you noticed that the number of girls in school is slightly but significantly higher than boys? 60-40. He turns his head to the left and stares off in the distance at nothing. Why is it like this? I mean, to the untrained eye, it doesn't appear to be that bad, but that is a full 20%. One would think that a school with such a huge pool of women would be a man's dream, but no. What am I about to tell you? Oh, God. What's he gonna say? I don't know where this is going, but I think I won't be missing much by cutting out now. Oh, God. No, I'm not ready. Oh, God, before Kenji starts talking, showing that he doesn't care if my mind is blown or not. I believe that this school is a battleground. The sight of feminist infiltration, this disparity in the number of men to women is a clear sign of how far they have come. Red-pilled by a blind Gryffindor. What is happening? This disparity in the number of men. In case this Cold War turns hot, they will have superiority in numbers. Why would I know that, Kenji? You spying on the girls? I knew it, pervert. Yeah, get him, Joda. Just another skirmish in the internal war against the forces of the feminists. They're everywhere in Japan. Women outnumber men. It's not a 60-40 split. It's only a matter of time, man. Even in America, women are the majority by a hair. They're building up their numbers. In the past, the buildup of military has always been the clearest sign of imminent war. Japan is just the first step. Our economy is badass, and the country itself is small and isolated, yet a huge part of the Pacific in terms of political value. The perfect target. They're so cunning, as expected of women. Soon the day will come when... Kenji's voice trails off ominously. That's why you can't trust them. They will string you along and then kill you just as you killed me. You will end up just like me. Damn, it's a too big a struggle, right? This guy, I don't even know what his what? Oh, hell no. Okay. Can't stop myself from blurting it out. Hey. What the hell does that mean? You said it, not me. It's the best I can think of. What is happening? So, you're not supposed to say something like that. Damn, so rude. Where was I? Oh yeah, fast feminist conspiracy. Women. Well, you know what, Joda? They're coming to kill you, just like they killed Genji, apparently. Stop it, stop! I lost you way back there somewhere around feminist infiltration. Is he wrong, though? This game's 4chan is showing. It is showing, Strig. Too hard to follow? It's cool. I have some graphs and stuff in my room and puppets. You like puppets? Nah, this guy, man. No puppets. Thankfully, we said no puppets. You don't like puppets. Okay, graphs are so cool. Graphs and puppets. Responding almost before I'm done talking, moving his hands in an animated way as he continues to rant on. This is too strange. I had him pegged as relatively normal, but it's clear that I was wrong. We were all wrong. You know what? Me and Cam, we thought this guy was pretty cool. Yesterday, he was just a cool guy. He was just a cool guy yesterday. Today, we're like, ugh. Did you shave your neck beard before you left your room? Something on your mind, dude? Oh, God. Thank you for the bunk, by the way, Josh. Just thinking about what it's like to be in the last sane man in an insane world. Kenji frowns, looking deeply upset. You mean that's you? That can't be, because I'm the last sane man in an insane world. That's my dream. You can't just steal a man's dream. Graphs and puppets go together like chips and pencil shavings. What the hell? There can't be two last sane men. It would invalidate the whole last part, and that part is kind of important. There can only be one, like in that foreign movie where there could only be one, and in the end there's one dude left because that was the point. I feel like I'm having a stroke with this guy. I've never seen anyone talk so heatedly. Who actually thinks graphs are cool? Look, a cat and whisker graph, though? Not a bad graph to have if you gotta go with a graph. I've never seen anyone talk so heatedly and so defensively about absolutely nothing before. I might have paid more attention in school if there were puppets from time. You know, we did have puppets from time to time. We did have puppets. We had a lot of assemblies with puppets. Anyway, if you wait here, I can get my graphs. Of course you can. Of course you can. I also have a list of other dark and complex conspiracies the school holds as tangled as. Quick, finish my analogy for me. Be a pal. Can I actually? I'm going to bed now. It's extremely late. That doesn't sound like an analogy, but whatever. I like you. You seem like a cool dude. Most people don't understand what I'm talking about when I try to explain the vast feminist conspiracy to them. Denial is a terrible thing. Later. He claps me in the back, then vanishes into her room so quickly and quietly. It's like he didn't even open the door, but instead walked right through it like a ghost. Oh my god. It takes me some time to relax so I can get started on homework. It's because the sheets are cool and comforting against my cheeks. It feels good. Just lying there with my eyes closed. School is like some kind of bizarre and surreal island. I only need stock exchange graphs. Those are good graphs. Those are good graphs. It's isolated on top of a mountain, and each person is stranger than the last. I can't seem to fit in. What irony. Only one would think that fitting in a place that's made for people who are unfit for anything else would be easy. Maybe I'm trying too hard. Although I say that, it doesn't help take the edge off. The words are left echoing off my empty walls. I guess it's not as bad as I expected, though. This place is more a school and less a hospital pretending it's a school than I thought it would be. If nothing else, the scenery is beautiful. Hisao listening to this guy like, exactly. Open one eye, seeing the school books and bottles of pills arranged side by side on my desktop. Maybe this place is too much like a normal school after all. New day. Alright guys, I am having... Did they mean butt cheeks? You rest your head... yeah! I think it was butt cheeks. I'm not 100%. That's why I don't know if you saw, but I paused for a second. I was like, cheeks? Huh? Oh my god. But guys, I'm having so much fun. If I get the time, we're gonna continue this on Friday, but it is 5:30 my time right now, so it is time for me. I have to go feed my babies. I have to go start dinner. But this has been absolutely wonderful. I've enjoyed this game so much. What's wrong with what? What's wrong with what? We will definitely, if we don't make it back for Friday with this game, we will definitely make it back for Wednesday. We will definitely, next Wednesday, we will definitely be back playing this game. Stragonia, so far, I think it has been a resounding success. I think we're all loving your recommendation. Oh, your butt cheeks. Oh, nothing's wrong with the butt cheeks. It just was jarring. Like, just all of a sudden he was like, my butt cheeks feel really good right now on these sheets. This has been interesting. This has been really fun. This has been really fun. I know, I'm sorry. I wish I could have started a bit earlier, but we will go rest queen. Can't wait for the next part. Thank you guys, thank you. Yeah, like I said, we will try for Friday around the same time. If not, we will definitely be back on Wednesday, and I will be streaming some Overwatch later. It was, what, 10 years? So much memories streaming, huh? Thank you guys for hanging out. And like I said, Strig, amazing game so far. It's a huge hit. I think I could say for most of everyone in here, we're all loving it. But yeah, everyone, like I said, I will see you later on tonight. If you guys might not make it to Overwatch, but thanks for streaming. No problem, no problem. If you guys can make it, come more than welcome to come back. If not, I'll see you the next time I see you guys. But yeah, hang out just a couple seconds, we'll read out. Bye, see you later, guys. Everyone, make sure to tell Cam that Wendy is bald.